Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, la 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 la, good morning to you and you and you and you, Prue. Morning, lovely. How are you? Are you exhausted?
A little bit tired.
We've actually been filming already this morning because you've got an amazing DVD coming your way very soon. As soon as it's gone through the editing and all of that technical, logical thing that happens to the DVDs. As this morning I've had the honour of presenting a DVD with Prue on basically micro Kumihimo. Sorry, let me just adjust my pack that I was sat on. It wasn't very comfortable at all. And it's an amazing DVD, so thank you, Prue, and thank you in advance for all of your designs today. You're going to be truly, truly, truly inspired. I would also like to say a huge thank you to Hannah for covering the show very last minute yesterday. It was totally my fault. Because I needed to be a mummy yesterday. My little boy Charlie was so poorly, and we'd had a dreadful night with him, and he'd had a horrible, harrowing fever, and it turns out he's got tonsillitis. So I'm so sorry that I wasn't here yesterday, and yeah, so my mum's got him today. We had a big snuggly day yesterday. Oh, he wasn't very happy, poppet, but he's happier today because he's just sort of croaked happy birthday down the phone to Kim because it was her birthday the other day. So without further ado, can I show you these? Look at these. You have to buy these. If you're going to buy anything in the show today, it will be these. They are amazing. You will not believe the price that we're going to do these at. Can I tell everybody now what price we're doing them at, Kim? And I tell everybody we're going to do these on an amazing PR offer. We've got a few hundred of these in. We're going to do this incredible, genuine, natural white drop style pearl. The layers of nacre are beautiful. Just feel free to get as close as you want to on these, Mike. It's a full 38cm strand. Prue, if I was to say that we can do these at $14.95, what do you think?
I'd be on the phone.
Would they work with Kumihimo?
Anything top drilled works really well with Kumihimo.
So if I was to say we're going to do them at $12.95, how about we just go, you know, throw water to the wind? Is that what you say? Yeah? Caution. Throw water. Look, sleep deprived, okay? And why don't we just do it for $6.95? We're going to be doing these at $6.95. Hundreds of them. We're going to do them a few minutes time. Stay tuned. Stay right there. Get texting in. What are you thinking about these? $6.95. 60777 if you'd like to text in. We would love to hear from you. They are going to be $6.95 coming up in a few minutes time. Now, in the meantime, just to let you know, I've got the most staggering Aquamarine coming up for my presenter's pick, our second PR offer of the day. That will be at 12 o'clock. They are absolutely sublime. Perfect time of year to be buying them because, of course, they are March's birthstone. Aquamarine, hugely, hugely, hugely sought after, and actually, in a survey online a couple of years ago, it was actually found to be the most requested gemstone in the UK from high street jewellers, the Aquamarine. It's the most incredible gemstone. It's totally beautiful, it's totally stunning, and it's going to be totally ridiculous price. At the side of it, you can see we've got some amazing Iolite. That'll be on its way to you later as well. If you're wanting to go for a huge amount of glitz and glamour, then oh my word, these citrine are going to blow you away. They are extraordinary, like beautiful crocus bulbs, aren't they? Absolutely exquisite. Also coming your way in today's show, completely brand spanking new. I've got three other strands of pearls actually, but look at this. Oh my goodness, I love this. I love it, I love it, I love it. Abalone shell has a very special place in my heart. As many of you will know, I'm married to a New Zealander, and this is the national gemstone of New Zealand. I have some incredible pieces that I have been bought over the years. To know that I could make now my own jewellery using this extraordinary gemstone. Abalone shell, or also known as power shell, then we're going to be doing that strand. Look at the calibre, look at the quality of these. Is that, or is that not? Does that, have you ever seen hand-painted silk? Doesn't that look like hand-painted silk artwork? That piece there. These are absolutely Mother Nature given. They are beautiful. We've got just bargains galore as well in today's show. Amazing deal on marcasite coming your way. We've got sunstone in the show, we've got chain, we've got other findings, I've got bundles galore. We've got Prue with us, folks, so if you've got any questions for Prue at all, feel free to text in 60777, or indeed you can send your web comments to as well, and you can do that completely for free. your standard network charge supply. So if you get charged for your text, you'll get charged, and if you don't get charged for your text, you won't. Simple, isn't it? Right, 60777. Hello, Christopher. How are we this morning? There he is. There's my little Christopher. Christopher Robin. And it still baffles me every time I look at it when I look at the size of his legs compared to his body. Always just think he's just going to topple over. Right, we're going to start off with an early bird special regarding Kumihimo. Now, if you've never done Kumihimo before, you're going to be wanting to get these. I'll give you a heads up right now, because by the end of the show, you'll be addicted and wanting to be doing Kumihimo. It's probably, without a shadow of a doubt, one of the most therapeutic craft and art forms that you could ever wish to pursue. So if you are looking for something that you're looking for a bit of escapism in your life, or you're even looking for a brand new hobby, we're going to sort you out today. For those of you who are regular Kumihimoers, then you know that this is an essential collection. So, just to also let all of our guest designers know out there, we're going to do such an amazing deal on these that goes below staff cost. You've got the ends on this pack first off. So you're going to be getting 3 individual packs. Now, on the ends of these, you can see you've got different sizes. You can literally glue your braids in. Literally glue them in, or you've got your cord ends there as well, different sizes. And with these ribbon cord ends, you also have S-clasps and extender chain attached. They do come to you in a little box, and there you go, that's that first box laid out for you there. This is 9 carat rose gold plated copper. Now we've also got 2 accessory packs, one of which are the 6mm and one of which the 4mm inside. So this is the 6mm. We're talking about the internal diameter of the Kumihimo ends, and you'll see there's also an extra little something in here. So these packs are amazing because not only do you have the ends, but you have the actual toggles, and you have, if you put it on its side, it always looks like a little doll's house coffee mug, but it is in fact a charm carrier, and you can use these in a variety of different ways. Right, we've got lots of you there. A very good morning. WHGC68. Visa, MasterCard, and of course you can use your PayPal accounts as well. Good morning everybody, thank you so much for joining us. Hello Lizzie and Julia and Christopher, lots of anonymous shoppers, and Kate and Christine and Bet. A very good morning. We're going to do an incredible deal to get you started. Pardon? Yeah, the price on screen that we should be doing this at today is $11.95, but scrap that. Great price for all 3 packs. Incredible price. Remember, they're 9 carat rose gold plated. You're not just getting a rose gold colour. They are in fact a 9 carat rose gold plated. We're going to take it lower than that offer today. No matter when you come in and confirm your purchase, you will all pay the final low price that we end up at on the show. So if we ever drop anything later on the show, don't worry. $9.95, and that's for the 3 packs. That's for all 3 packs. So just to recap, you are going to be getting all of the items that you can see on the image there. Good morning, everybody. Morning, Jean. Hi, Vivian. Hi, Patricia. How are you doing, lovelies? Gillian and Angela, Debbie and Mary. So you're going to get all 3 packs, one of which comes to you. The ends in one of the packs come to you in a matrix box, and the 2 of the packs. So, Prue, for anybody who's umming and ahhing about getting this deal, what would you say?
You can never have too many, because Kumihimo can be a little bit unpredictable sometimes because of your tension or the materials you're using. It might end up a little bit fatter or thinner than you think. So to have a collection like that where you can just take your braid off the disc, look through your collection and definitely find the right size end for your Kumihimo is absolutely brilliant. So I use them the whole time. I highly recommend them. They're really easy to use, and in rose gold I haven't seen them anywhere else.
Really?
No.
Really?
No.
Oh, snap them up. Snap them up, snap them up. We've got some amazing different findings coming up in today's show. But in terms of Kumihimo, this is the deal that you're going to be wanting to get today. Good morning, Pauline. How are you? Now, in terms of your findings for Kumihimo, we are going to be touching on, obviously, lots of other elements throughout the show, including cord, which we'll do next. Also, just to say, if you've just tuned in, these incredible pearls will be $6.95 on today's show. They are genuine, natural, freshwater culture pearls. And we're doing a full 38 centimetre strand. for £6.95. That will be coming up very shortly. Look at those with the rose gold. Beautiful, aren't they? Absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's do an offer on cord. Oh, I love it when you get lots. I love it when you can have a bin shop. Now, the usual price for this, if you were to buy it all individually and put it into your basket, it would come to £17.55, okay? £17.55, incredibly competitive on price. So your colours you are going to be getting the black and the purple, the yellow, light pink, white, orange, red, aqua blue, don't forget we've got aquamarine coming up, and that incredible, beautiful forest green. Now you've got a lovely sheen on these as well because they're satin cords. And we do say whenever you're doing any threading techniques, so macrame, kumihimo, using the bead loom, etc., then satin cords are always a great cord to start off with because you can go wrong with them and the knot can slide apart again quite easily without distorting the cord. So unlike a hemp cord that might retain its shape, they are going to be great and they're very forgiving cord. You also get to see your progress quite quickly because they're 1mm in their thickness. Now they're already going really quickly. Just to reiterate, you're going to be getting 90 meters in total, so 10 meters on each of those 9 reels, and the usual price would be £17.55. Lots of people, when they're doing their kumihimo, actually leave them on these, almost use these like a bobbin as well and just cut the cardboard down, so they're really versatile and easy to use. Okay, 90 meters. £9.95. 90 meters. £9.95. Good morning, and don't forget, as always, only one post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day. So if you want to get a few of these offers, I'd recommend it. I'd highly recommend it. We've got a friend whose little girl is going to be 6 at the end of the month, and we're going to get her a Kumihimo collection, some satin cords and a disc, and she will absolutely love it.
She'll love it, and she'll be fabulous as well. Children really take to it well.
Yeah. And it's so... Oh, pardon? We're going lower. We're actually going to take the deal lower. Remember, £17.55 after the show, folks. £17.55 at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. We've done this for £7.95, almost a £10 saving. Less than half price today. Less than half price. Hello, Lillian and Jean and Lizzie and Julia. Pardon? It's working out 8 pence per metre of satin cord. Is there an average that you could say how many meters you would use on average, Prue, for a bracelet?
Yes, for a bracelet I'd use 4 meters. 4 to 5 meters, basically.
You've got 90 here. And you'd use 4 to 5 meters for a bracelet. That's incredible. And you've got 90. And when you think about the look of a bracelet, and for £7.95 you're getting 90 meters. Hello, Louise, my darling, how are you? Hi, David and Diana and Rose and Sandra. It feels like I've been away for about 20 years. I've only missed one day I was supposed to be in. Feels like I've been away about 20 years. I know. Time has not flown. Hello, Lorraine and Diana, lots of anonymous shoppers. I hope you're all well. Teresa, congratulations to you. Do make sure you're checking out your baskets. Now I'm going to go over to Prue because we are setting her a challenge. It's not a challenge. These challenges. Whoa, hang on, right. Can we get this chair addressed, please? Because I'm seriously. I'm going to fall off that. Can we please address the chair? Thank you. Because I don't want to fall over on live TV, because that would not be good. Or recorded TV, or however you might be watching on YouTube, in fact. Prue, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Very well. It's lovely to be here. It always is.
Yeah, we love having you. It's a real honour to have you here. And you bring a real grace and elegance to the show.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we really appreciate that. So, we are giving Prue basically an accessories collection to use in today's show. Now, we obviously have a mountain of gemstones and cords available to you. Help yourself to whatever you'd like,
right.
But we need these to be seen by the end of the show in designs. So, we're going to be doing, is it all for that price? Wowzers. First off, I love these. I absolutely adore them. Now, just so you know, you can actually bake these in an oven as well. So if you do want to use these alongside polymer clay, you can bake them. Now, in terms of your sizes, first off, here's your toggle clasp. And we do get questions, probably on a daily basis, how does that toggle clasp work? And I can understand it. All you need to do is you just take that jump ring off, and then you've got your two separate ends, and you've got a bonus jump ring in there as well. So it's just how they come to you to keep them complete sections. So you've got this one here. This is a T-bar clasp of 53 millimeters, and then 29 millimeters in the diameter of the round. Then we've got this one here, which is 45 millimeters, and this one here, which is 43. They're lovely. They're really lovely toggle clasps. And you can braid around them, you can braid onto them. There's lots of different ways, and you can macrame with these as well, and so your braid actually attached to that. So lots of different ways that you can use them. Now, obviously, we're talking about braiding techniques primarily in today's show because we are joined by Prue, who's one of our Kumihimo experts, but you can use these pretty much within any genre of jewellery making. Now, you are also going to be getting one of the Kumihimo accessories packs. Now, this is a 925 sterling silver plated, as indeed are the toggle clasps. And you can see there, you're going to be getting 3 toggle clasps, 3 of the charm carriers, 3 pairs of the Kumihimo ends, and 6 of the jump rings. Now, Prue, they're in an oval shape, the jump ring.
Yes, that's well. That's just because it fits through the end more easily. Because the ends are a little bit wider than, say, just a jump ring. It's a bit like a train going through a tunnel or under a bridge. You know, when it goes under a bridge, it can curve. When it goes through a tunnel, it's got to be straight. So the ends are just a little bit wider, and so you can't they won't accommodate too much of a curve. So with the oval ones, you tend to put them on sideways.
And you can see there the hole through the end caps and your oval jump ring. Can I just show you these toggle clasps? They're incredibly elegant. I love these. They're a little bit flatter before they go round. You see that? Beautiful, really beautiful. So, we've got every element that you see here, plus a bonus on there today of 3 stunning big toggle clasps. We've got people seriously multi-buying here. Someone's just taken 6 of these offers. Do make sure you're checking out your basket as soon as you can. We're having a really busy day. In a few minutes, we will be doing those pearls at $6.95. We've got hundreds. And this deal is just this. My voice positively broke. $6.95 for all of it. $6.95. $6.95. We've got a really varied show today, folks, with basically something for everybody. So please do join us. And we've had our first text of the morning in. And this is from Louise Squeeze. Hello, darling. Morning, Julu. Now, 3 weeks into doing Kumihimo. Loving it. I'm hooked. Large toggles are great for using as focal points on balls with flat braids. Absolutely. Oh, Louise, I'm really chuffed for you, hun, because it's a very calming. Is that why you're so calm, Prue? Because you do so much Kumihimo?
Oh, I think so. And I think, you know, people who do Kumihimo normally are very nice, calm people. I think they have that opportunity to just sit down and relax, do their Kumihimo, and all the cares of the world float away.
Yeah, Amelia's looking at me, and we're both looking at each other going,
I prescribe Kumihimo for you.
Maybe that's where we're going wrong. Why don't we have a night in with a bottle of wine and Kumihimo each?
Yeah, wine and Kumihimo is a good mixture.
Your tiramisu and a Kumihimo disc. Yep. So $6.95 for on 0800 644 655. That will be a sellout. So have you got any ideas? The fact that this is such a bright, beautiful 95 sterling silver, does it lead you in a particular direction? What are you thinking?
It's absolutely gorgeous. I haven't got any ideas yet. I'm going to have a good old rummage around. What I do notice, though, is what I really love is the small size of these end caps, because that's just perfect for Eslon. So, you know, it's sometimes quite hard to get them small enough. So they're a really nice size for Eslon. And these, I love these. As Louise said, definitely as focals. You wouldn't wouldn't want that necessarily at the back of your neck, but what a waste. You have that at the front somewhere, the big toggles.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to having a bit of a play with it.
So just to let you know, the end caps in that collection are 3mm in the internal diameter, so they are perfect for S-Lon, which is very much what we've been looking at this morning, not giving too much away for one of your new DVDs.
Maybe.
Right, thank you, I'll be back with you shortly.
Thank you.
Okay, we've got the pearls coming up. In fact, should we do them now? Right, I'm terrified of this chair, what if I fall over? I'm going to do it slowly. I do need a harness. The trouble with this chair, Claire, is you need to come and sit on it and you'll realise it's terrifying. I will need to change it because I will blatantly go over and smack my face on the floor. Right, let's do these. Don't laugh, thank you. Okay, they're genuine freshwater culture pearls. If you have never bought pearls from us before, this is your chance. Now, when I first saw these, I thought, oh, they'll probably be $19.95 our prices. Now, I'm not implying a worth or a value at all. I cannot 1,000,000% recommend that you get these valued, and they are going already. You know they're going to be $6.95. I would highly recommend that you multi-buy on these. Let's go! Let's shop. It's the most requested colour of pearl. They're a beautiful top jewel, so you get that delicate dangle. If you're doing bridal jewellery, you need to bulk buy on this. This is where your money's going to be at. If you're making jewellery for people, you could literally just restrand. It is so pretty. These type of pearls are monofilament, doing illusion style necklaces as well, are just stunning. If you're on the phone lines, please call in and press your option 1 as soon as you can. If you've just tuned in, this is our first PR offer of the day. We've got 2 major PR offers on the show today. We are doing, basically, we've got a few hundred of these. Most people are actually buying 3. It's only 1 post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day. And if you want to get those home and just go and get it valued and let us know, you're going to be blown away. Now, because we have gone directly to the source and because we have been able to multi-buy it in such a huge quantity, we have got the most ridiculously competitive price, and this is about getting the message out to you. $6.95 is not about this company making money. Funny that. $6.95? No. They're genuine freshwater culture pearls. This is an opportunity for us to say a big thank you to everybody who's already shopped with us in the past, whenever you have. If you're regular viewers as well, you'll really acknowledge the fact that this is such an amazing deal. It's an opportunity for us to advertise through our live TV shows, because if you're watching right now, chances are you'll tune in again. And it's also an opportunity for us to basically show off. We can do these for $6.95. Who else can? And they are genuine, natural, freshwater culture pearls. They are top drilled. Hello, Paula. Hello, Kat. Oh, do you know, if I started reading out names, I'm going to run out of steam. We've got 3.5 hours left of the show. So a very good morning to you. If you'd like to text in and let me know your opinion on these, I would love to hear from you. So it's a full 38 centimetre strand. Shall I pop these up to the décolletage? The décolletage? The décolletage. Isn't that exquisite? I would be tempted to simply restrand that, and I'd be tempted to perhaps wire wrap it onto a hairband for a little girl. And Kim's saying, actually, excuse me, starting with a cold. Yeah, just a simple stretch bracelet. Kim's just saying when her friend got married, she had a necklace exactly like that. How much would that cost you? In a jeweller's, this is $6.95. It's going to cost you what? If you go for a silver plated clasp, less than £1 to put on it? Prue, what would you do with a strand like this?
Well, I would be tempted, as you say, just to restrand it, possibly put some tiny gemstones in between, but it does work very well with Kumihimo as well. Anything that's got the hole near to the top is going to work well, because that pulls in towards the braid, centre of the braid. So you can make a really nice focal to a necklace. Maybe just 2 or 3 inches of Kumihimo with those pearls braided in, and then a simple silver chain round for the rest of the neckline piece.
They're incredibly elegant. They are stunning. They're going to go with everything. They're going to look incredible. Oh, look! Oh! Isn't that just beautiful? That's screaming bridal, isn't it? Winter wedding, Frozen. Oh, I've got to. Did you see the thing that's doing the rounds at the moment? I think it was in one of the. Well, it was in a national newspaper about the family who'd employed somebody to come and play the character of Elsa from Frozen. for a children's birthday party. I think they spent £175 on an hour and a half's worth of entertainment. Well, she rocked up. Oh dear. I think it was very obvious. The wig was basically balanced on the top of her head. Her costume didn't fit. It had been worn by somebody else and it was still damp from the previous person wearing it. She didn't sing any Disney songs. She sang a rock ballad from the 1970s. So this is a children's party. Just had to share that with you because I found that devastating for the family, but slightly amusing at the same time. Right, we're looking at £6.95 for the pearls, the Aquamarine. The girls are just seeing it now. My gallery girls are looking at it online now. I know, horrific, isn't it? Horrific. 0800 644 655 FRM G38. Now we've got most people again multi-buying. Honestly, if you've just bought two, I think you might want to order a couple more of those. We had hundreds, over half the stock has now gone. Right, £6.95 if you've just tuned in. They are amazing. Absolutely amazing. I have got one of the most genius matrix boxes ever next. How many? Why have we only got that amount? Oh, because it's lost the stock. Okay. There are a few more of those pearls available. If you haven't yet got yours, come on. Come on. Come on, little treat. Any more text in, Kimbo? I can't put that on there. Right. Get your text coming in, folks. We'd love to hear from you. And again, if you do have any questions for Prue, now is the time to ask her. Okay, first off, I really do love these storage boxes. You can take the lids off completely as well. They come off in a little bar. Now, you are looking here at chain. Chain, chain, chain. I'm going to drape them over my hand. Now, you're going to get a metre in each box, giving you 14 metres in total. I've gravitated straight away towards this one because it's my favourite chain at the moment. Okay, look at this. Ah, excuse me, I've got a sneeze. It's going to come out at a really inappropriate moment. Contracted. This is amazing. Gunmetal grey. I love the finesse of this one. So fine, it's got a little bit tangled there actually, but let me, there we go. Isn't that, oh, I love that. Do you know how I think I'd love this as well? Fleur. Because it's very much as a pewter element to just a lot of chainmail style jewellery. These are gorgeous. These are really gorgeous. Now the problem is I'm going to run out of hand space to show you the other one. I'm going to run out of hand. How fabulous are these? Now they're doubled over, so you'll get a continual metre of each variety, and there are 7 different varieties. I think my favourite. Oh, I love them all. Favourites are that one, that one, that one, and that one, and then those are incredibly useful. Yeah, I love that. Now, those are the. It's called a black gold. How does that work? I don't understand that. Anyway, it's basically like a gunmetal grey. And then let me show you. I haven't got enough hand space. This is referred to as an antique bronze. I'd say it was a very golden antique bronze. I'll show you another one. Or like very, yeah, an old gold. It's lovely, really lovely. Okay, we're going to sell out, folks. So basically, every single chain there that you see in the gunmetal grey, you're also going to get in this antique gold, antique bronze. It is referred to as an antique bronze. Antique copper, do you think would be more appropriate? Amelia thinks yes. So, XAAZ25. So everyone that you're going to get in the gunmetal grey, you'll also get in the other colour as well. I wonder if I can try and squeeze them all on. You've got more in the box there. Okay, more in the box there. And this is the storage box you're also going to be receiving. So you get 14 compartments, and they're so easy to use. And you can actually take the whole strip as well of the lids off. So while you're working at home, and then you can put the lids on, and should you want to transport it or just put it away to keep the dust away. So those are all the chains you're going to be getting there. You're going to get 14 meters in total. So 7 different styles, 2 of each one of each color. XAA Z25. Are you ready? You're not seeing all the chains there, just so you know. You're not seeing them all. You're only seeing primarily the gunmetal grey ones there. Good morning, everybody. It's just gone 9:30. We are incredibly busy, and this is amazing. At $29.95, there's 14 chains, 14 meters. Look at that. What does that immediately make you think of? Gemma Crow's design that she wore on it over the top of her dress. That looks amazing altogether. 0800 644 655, you are going to be getting 14 meters. 14 meters of jewellery making chain. Oh, 0800 644 655. Hello Marilyn, hello Denise and Tracy and Jennifer and Kathleen and Annie and Cheryl and Jean and Leslie and Helen and Maxine and Tanya. Thank you again for all of your messages on Facebook yesterday, folks. I'll get a chance to reply to them soon. Wishing Charlie well. Yes, my little boy has tonsillitis. I know. He drew the doctor a picture. Doctor, this is for you. Except it was like, Doctor, this is for you. I know. And the thing is, I know exactly when he got it. Yeah. I know who he got it from. I know when it happened.
Oh.
Yeah. We were in a music class the other week and there was a very poorly little girl.
Oh.
And I remember thinking at the time, oh, right, well, this is going to build his immune system, and there we go. Right then, I'm a really bad way of putting those there. We've got a few of those remaining. If you haven't yet called in for those, do so now. And also to say, we've got a few more of the pearls left. Come on, folks, they're just $6.95 now. When I am on the show with Prue, I always know that I'm going to be seeing very inspirational, very aspirational, beautiful jewellery. And with the next kit, you're going to be able to achieve just that. I know. How much did you say the kit's going to be? You see, this is just going to sell out so quickly. I'm sorry if you miss out. And I would say the strand of pearls that we've just done, I think would be a lovely asset to this kit.
Yes, a very nice add-on, definitely.
Okay, we're going to go over and see it, and hopefully I won't fall off this chair. Lethal chair. Right. It's beautiful, Prue. It's absolutely beautiful. The class, the sophistication, it's got everything that you'd want from, oh, it's beautiful. It's a delight. It's the type of jewellery that you would see in a very, very classy high-end hotel when they have, you know, the display areas, this is flying out already. You get, just look at this bracelet. It is so sublime. This will be your go-to bracelet whenever you've got a special occasion. Isn't that beautiful, with genuine freshwater culture pearls and 9-carat yellow gold plated beads and 9-carat yellow gold plated findings? Isn't that stunning? Isn't that just stunning? And that's only one piece. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, look. Now, if you've got this in your basket, do not delay in checking your baskets out. Look at this. And there goes to show what Prue was saying about using top drilled gemstones. Look at that. And the finesse and the beauty of this. Now, I think it's because we've been doing a DVD this morning about micro Kumihimo, I am getting a greater understanding of this now.
Yeah.
And it's fair to say, and that DVD should be with you, well, as soon as we can get it edited, it will be with you. But it's fair to say that the finesse of this as well is due to the fact you're using S-long cords and the proportion to the gemstones. So look at that with a beautiful tassel. Stunning. The earrings. So your Kumihimo pieces are here. There's a Kumihimo element to this one as well. These are using typical beading techniques. There's so many different looks, because if you're not into Kumihimo, you've still got massive, I mean, you can literally use the Eslon simply as, within this kit, you're going to get 4 reels of 70 metres on each one. So you could literally use them to pearl knot and buy massive amount of pearls and literally just do pearl knots in between. You don't have to do Kumihimo with this, but obviously when you look at this, it makes you want to do Kumihimo. Look at that. Look at that. It just looks so expensive because it's genuine gemstones. It's beautifully handcrafted. And do you know what? Yes, it should cost you a lot of money. It is extraordinary. It is extraordinary. That bracelet alone, when I think about how much certain brands of bracelets are that have one charm on them. Now, look, that's beautiful, 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 beautiful. I'd love that. I'd absolutely love it. And this, let me show you the chain on here as well. Now you're going to be getting every single speckle of ingredient that Prue has used. You haven't used anything outside of the kit, have you?
I don't think I did.
Other than a little dab of glue.
Yes.
That's it. That's it. That's exquisite. You're going to be able to make all of this and you'll still have masses left over. You must have masses of findings left over, head pins and crimpy covers, and that's the beauty of Kumihimo as well. It takes up very, very few findings. So your findings that you're seeing there, I love them. I love them because look, you're going to get 45 head pins, 15, I'll show you each of them. I know lots of you are familiar with this, but if you're new to the channel, this is quite standard what you get in the kit. So 15 of this style, which is featherweight, and you can use that the equivalent of about 0.3 wire. You'll get 15 of a typical ball head pin, but then you get 15 of a feature head pin. In this particular kit, you're going to get the flowers. Now you're also going to get these gorgeous little spacers. Morphing some thumbs. There you go. You'll get 10 of those. You can see that you've got all your toggle clasps, you've got your shepherd hooks, you've got your ribbon cord ends, you've got crimpy covers, jump rings. This is an absolutely beautiful collection, and Prue's been able to use the ribbon cord ends to secure the ends of the Kumihimo, but also use the featherweight head pins to end the Kumihimo here. Beautiful, they're beautiful, they're beautiful, they're beautiful, they're beautiful. Now, this kit is just, if you were to buy it all individually, would be just touching almost £50 mark. Let's show you the actual contents of the kit. So you're going to get 50 metres of beading thread, 6 metres clear elastic and 80 metres of monofilament. Prue has achieved these incredible, very gemstone, indulgent pieces and still has masses of findings and parts of the kit remaining. You're going to get a brilliant tube. I love these tubes. These are so incredibly amazing. You're basically going to get this for free today. And that has added, that's got the dazzling element to the kit, hasn't it? Your pearls are a beautiful hue of champagne. They're a potato shape at 5x4. And then genuine, natural, amazing smoky quartz. And that's what they look like all together. And the quartz are top drilled. So, we better bring your price in, haven't we? We've got loads of you on the line. Take advantage of it. You're going to be getting all of your Eslon cords as well. You're getting the beige, the brown, the pewter grey and the white. For $34.95, you're getting the lot. Could you even get the pearls anywhere else? I know. Amazing value for money. Good luck. It is, okay, about half the stock has now gone. It's beautiful. Now, just so you know, coming up on the bottom of your screen are the details for the Kumihimo disc. Which size disc is it, Kim? Okay, the 14cm disc. Doesn't matter what size disc you use. And yeah, we've got the square disc, but in terms of the size of the disc for a round braid, of which these have used the round discs, it doesn't matter what size you have. This is $195, this disc. Okay, so it's the movements that determine the size of the braid and the size of the cords, not, sorry? Oh, it says the square one. Apologies, folks. Apologies, apologies, apologies. We are looking at the square disc. So you've used the round disc on this.
But these are
the details on your screen are for the square disc. Apologies there. So it's $195. How different a look do we get with the square disc?
You generally get more sort of flat strap-like, ribbon-like braids from the square disc.
Ideally, then, you really need to be having both.
Yes, definitely. I mean, you can actually do a lot of braids on both, but I would always use the correct one, really. It just makes it a bit easier to maintain the tension, really.
Well, look, $195, you just whack it on your order, don't you? You just literally pop it in your basket. It's only one post and packaging price to cover all of your purchases all day. You don't pay up per item. So, $195, $295 delivery for all of your items all day. Chuck that in, $195. Loads of you going for it. This kit now, 2/3 of the stock has gone. So, in terms of what, this kit, what is it that we're going to learn? Did you love the kit?
I loved it. Absolutely loved it.
This
Yes, I had tremendous fun with it. Yes, yes. And when I was making that, I was watching Wolf Hall, and I thought, oh, Amber Lynn could wear something like that.
Yes,
so it had a bit of a Tudor look about it.
Yeah, a Tudor look, timeless, because jewellery from then will never date.
No.
It's got an element of that feel, but it is classy, classic.
And always use sumptuous ingredients, yes.
Sumptuous ingredient, and that's what you've got here. Beautiful quality of sumptuous pearls. The clarity on those top drill smoky quartz, the 9-carat yellow gold plate of the findings, all of your Estlans and those beautiful delicate hues that work so beautifully with pearls. So, we're going to learn how to do this. I'm glued. I'm in. I'm on. You got me.
And the good news is it's really, really easy.
Fabulous. Loving that. So, did you hear that, Amelia? This is the one we're going to start off with because this is the easy one, Amelia. Yeah. Done.
So set up your disc with 6 cords of Estlon, and you need about 60 centimetres for each one, and 2 cords of beading thread, because that's what you're going to thread the pearls onto.
Okay.
Because the drill holes are more appropriate for a finer cord.
Okay.
And so what I wanted to show today really is how easy it is to have some of your ingredients on one sort of cord and others on another. You know, Kumihimo is very flexible, and you will need about 25 seed beads on your 6 cords of Estlon, and again about 25 of the pearls on each of the 2 cords of beading thread.
And you have enough to do that. That's an amazing quantity that you're going to get in the kit then.
Yes,
so 25 on each.
Yes. So yes, absolutely.
Wow. Okay.
So you start off in the normal way with knotting your threads together, knotting in the beading thread just with the Estlon as usual.
Can I just say at this point as well, the weight that Prue is using, that is coming up in the show today as well.
And applying a weight to the bottom so you've got good tension, and make sure you do need a disc that's in good condition for beading with for braiding with fine threads, or the disc won't be able to grip them properly. So
basically, if you've used your disc previously for larger size cords, keep it for larger cords.
Absolutely.
And you'll notice, actually, I saw when you turned yours over, it actually says Estlon on it.
Yes,
so
yes.
You can identify which one you need.
Yes,
Great tip.
It's easy to write on, and you don't want to make a mistake and spoil one that you're saving for Estlon by putting something thick like sari ribbon or something in it.
Okay.
And then you just braid in the normal way. This is going to be round braid, so it's the top right down, bottom left up, or vice versa. You can do that. Keep the tension on it. Turn the disc a quarter turn in either direction. Top right down, bottom left up. Turn the disc. So I'm still working on the Estlons here. And now I come to the beading thread, and you'll see that it works in exactly the same way and is gripped very neatly by the disc as well, and bottom up. And so you want to braid like that without adding any beads for about 1 to 2 centimetres, just to let it settle down, give yourself a bit of an end to work with at the end of the bracelet. Then you start to add the beads, the spacer beads, and the way you do that is by simply letting the bead drop to the bottom of the cord, tucking it under the cord that you're crossing, in this case the beading thread, and then carrying on the move as usual, putting the cord in the slot at the bottom, and again here, and you continue. And just make sure those beads, they're quite tiny, but they normally stay in position quite well, but do make sure they stay behind that cord you're crossing. If necessary, you can put your thumb on top. And you carry on round and carry on round. And then you come to the beading thread, which has got your pearls on, and same thing. And the design really has been created by the way that you've loaded the pearls and the beads onto the cord. So as you work on round, the design will develop.
Okay.
And so that is simply how you do the braiding. And you continue till you've finished the beads that you've got on your cords. Check the size carefully around your wrist, taking account of the size of the clasp that you're going to use. And then when you get to the end of the beads and you've decided you've got the right length of beaded section, carry on for another 1 to 2 centimeters braiding without any beads. So again, you have a little tail to work with. Then take it off the disc, tie it in a knot, and then you can start to secure it. So just taking it off the disc there, beading thread fighting back a little bit there. There we go. You will have a little bit more braiding there. Tie it in a knot.
Tie it in a knot even with the beading thread.
Yes, because this is temporary, and this is, but it does hold nicely. And what you're aiming to do is, if that was braid, you're aiming to keep all that braiding tight. So to finish off the end, what you need to do now is do a little bit of binding and a little bit of gluing. So all you need to do is take a needle and thread, sorry, just my needle's fighting back there. Take a needle and thread in a matching colour. I'm using red though to make it easier. And then just thread through the braid close to where your beading stops a couple of times just to secure your thread, because you want to tie it round. And then bind it and finish it off.
So that's how it's going to keep all secure. So
Absolutely.
Really, when you've put the head pins around it on the finished piece here, that's more of a decorative feel,
Absolutely.
more so than functional.
Yes, this is the workings, this is keeping it safe. And then what I would also do for double security is add a little bit of glue to there. Then to add the, do you want to cover that over? Because it's not particularly attractive, is it, a little binding? So I've used the decorative head pins. And what I've done is you can also now undo this knot at the end. Give yourself a little bit of leeway. That's all quite safe. And then I've just bent the head pin over.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to pop it through the end of the braid, like that. And then wrap it around. You can use pliers if you need to. Just wrap it around. Take your time with this to get a really neat coil and cover up that binding. Then once you've done that, just untangle the cords. Snip them off. It's all been glued and bound and all the rest of it. Ideally perhaps a little bit closer. You snip those off, and you can actually just get rid of those with the thread burner at the end, so we don't need to worry too much about the tidiness there. And then you can use your beading thread to attach your clasp, simply in the normal way of popping on a crimp. Popping on your crimp, popping on your clasp, which I just need to open up there.
Just while you're doing that, let me read the text in that's come to you, Prue. Norma says, "Morning, Lucy and Prue." Morning, darling. Morning. Wow, Prue, you've done it again. Just beautiful. You never fail to give us amazing jewellery. Best wishes from Norma. I bought 2.
Oh, fantastic. You won't be disappointed. You really won't. I had such fun with these.
Beautiful. All of the jewellery in today's show, it's stunning. This is a particular favourite.
Yes, I think this is one of my favourites as well. I do say things are my favourite quite often because I think that's part of being a designer, really. And then just thread your clasp through. Thread through your crimp again with both of them. It gets a little bit tight, particularly as one of my ends is a bit curly, which probably ideally I would straighten up. The second one doesn't really want to go through, but that doesn't matter. You can actually, I'm just going to remove that for now. Ideally you'd want both of them to go through. Close up your crimp. Put on a crimp bead. This is looking a bit untidy, but the key to it is at the end burning away the Estlon, so you're just left with the metal work, really. And just popping your crimp on and close it. And again, the best way to close these crimp covers is taking your time to just do lots of little movements. So I'd probably take a little bit more time than that to close it neatly. There we go. Now I'm snipping off that stray one, but hopefully you would have it through there. And then snipping off your tail there. And just removing any tiny bits. And
you have the same scissors as Linda.
Oh really? Oh. And if you have a thread burner, then just,
you swear by ours after,
I
don't
do,
you?
yes. Then and you can just get rid of the ends like that and tidy it up. Take your time, tidy up all those ends.
And you can see the finished, tidied up version just here. Beautiful. Prue, you are incredibly talented. How many have we got left, Kim? Okay, you do need to check out your baskets as soon as you can. We've got just a few remaining. Those beautiful pearls, amazing smoky quartz in there as well. All of your findings. And all of those spacer beads as well. Stunning. Prue, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I have actually got a little something extra before we go to the Wall of Fame. Oh, this chair. After the Wall of Fame, we're going to... Amelia, in the break, could you help me move this chair to a different one, please? It's terrifying me. This one, with the substantial spacer beads. They're amazing. They're amazing, they're amazing, they're amazing. This is beautiful. This is really beautiful. It's brand new. This is brand spanking new. Where have I put my tweezers? They're here. Okay. Look at these earring findings with a little fleur-de-lis-esque element on the front. These are beautiful. Now, I know a lot of you, it's very Art Deco feel. I know a lot of you have been searching for these because they've got the safety latch. We love these, especially if you're going to be using Gemstone Shunted Distinction. You just want that extra added security. If perhaps you're going to be spending an evening bopping the night away like Kimbo does, then to have your earrings very secure is really important, especially if you've got Gemstone Shunted Distinction. So you'll get 2 pairs of those. You're going to get 1 metre of chain. Prue's just breaking the set. It's all right, she's Prue. That's all right, you just, crack on, break everything, it's fine. 1 metre of chain. 2 of the S-clasps. This is 9 carat yellow gold. Two toggle clasps. Spacer beads. So you'll get these beads, let me just check. Right, 6mm rounds, you're going to be getting, hang on a minute, hang on. Yeah, you're going to be getting 10 of these. You'll get 20 of the really dinky ones, and then you'll get 4mm of the square ones, and then you'll get 10 of the little 2mm as well. So 20 of the 3mm, 10 of the 2mm, 10 of the 4mm, and 10 of the 6mm, 2 S-clasps, a metre of chain, 2 pairs of shepherd hooks, and 2 toggle clasps. Now, it would usually be $11.95. Just so you know, if you tune in tomorrow, if you have a look on the website tomorrow, you'll see it there at $11.95. Kim's in the hot seat today. She's feeling a little bit ruthless. We've already done a strand of pearls at $6.95, so we're going to do add it to your order prices. This brand new Matrix collection is going to just $9.95. $9.95. 0800 644 655. WCD L53. Free phone number 0800 644 655. Good luck, everyone. I think that's beautiful to get those spaces, and now I really have had my eyes open to the varying ways that you can use Kumihimo with beads as well, and I've learned a lot whilst filming the DVD this morning. I do think, yeah, I'm looking at beads in a slightly different way.
Good, good.
But this is a very, very versatile matrix collection because you can use it across all the genres of jewellery making. So that's brand new in. Now we are going to go and get huge inspiration for the rest of the show by seeing your designs. Let's go to the Wall of Fame. So the Wall of Fame is your opportunity to share your designs with us here at Jewellery Maker. It might be that you've taken one of our designers' designs and manipulated it, or you've copied it exactly, or you've seen something in a magazine, or you've completely created yourself. And all we ask is that the majority of the items that you have used in your designs you send in to us are indeed from Jewellery Maker. So the first one here, all of you get allocated a number, even if they don't get seen on screen. They're not chosen which ones are seen on screen, they're completely picked at random. So they're not selected. Good luck. First one here is 116, and this is from Helen in Scotland, and it says, "Hi all, I've enclosed this week's entry to the Wall of Fame. It's my first attempt at McRae. You're incredibly neat. I was inspired, of course, by Mark. All materials are from Jewellery Maker. I love your entertaining shows and appreciate all the inspiration given by your designers. Thank you for giving me such an enjoyable hobby. Love to all, from Helen." Helen, thank you, my lovely. That's your first time doing macrame. It's exceptionally
Amazing,
neat.
very neat.
You really should do Kumihimo as well if you're not yet doing so.
Yes, just up your street.
Yeah, macrame and Kumihimo, they go, yeah.
And you've got the materials as well.
And they go together like rama lama lama, a dinga dinga dong. Moving on.
And I've got some beautiful earrings
Someone's been
here.
very busy, stunning.
117, a fabulous collection here, and it's from Carolyn Carey.
Hello, Carol.
Hi there, this is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. Everything was from JM, and I had great fun making them all. I shall have to change my earrings several times a day to justify making so many pairs, but the bead scoops are such remarkable value. Good luck to all. Regards, Carolyn. That's fabulous, absolutely
Caroline,
fabulous.
that's amazing.
Yes.
And you've done it all from bead scoops. Amazing.
A great way to make your earrings, isn't it?
Yeah, really fab. A great way to introduce yourself to new gemstones as well. So good luck. Here we go. Peridot Star of David charm bracelet. Wow, 118. This is beautiful from Helen in Liverpool. This is my entry to this week's Wall of Fame. I hope you like it. It's a peridot charm bracelet and very delicate. Everything is from Jewellery Maker except the stars, and that's only because you don't do them. Take care, everyone. Love, Helen in Liverpool. Helen, I really want us to start stocking more charms, so I'm going to put that as a request for you, my lovely. 118, a beautiful design and beautifully presented as well. Good luck.
Lovely. And I've got 119. And that's from Susan Costigain. I hope I've pronounced your surname correctly, but I'm sure you know who you are. And hi all at JM. Here is this week's entry for the Wall of Fame. I've had these amethyst slabs for a while, waiting for inspiration. I made 2 independents for my daughters last week, and then thought about making a bracelet. Tried macrame, but it wasn't right, so decided on rosary links with 0.8mm silver wire, and finished with a silver toggle clasp, all from JM. It's a big statement piece and it looks super on and it's very comfortable to wear. Good luck to everyone. Susan in lower beading. Very nice. And it is, that really does make a statement.
Yeah, it really does. Stunning. Stunning. And the final one for now. This is 120. This is from Joe Sydenham in London, and it says, "Hi everyone, please find attached my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. 3 brooches that I've made by knitting 0.25 wire, threaded with beads and framed with 1mm wire, and all materials from Jewellery Maker, of course. Good luck to everyone. All the best from Joe Sydenham in London." Joe, they're beautiful. They're like pieces of artwork.
Yeah,
really
fabulous.
Stunning. 120. So we're going to go to a quick break. We have got some incredible new items in today's show. We've got the abalone shell on its way very shortly, and also at 12 o'clock we've got the Aquamarine. This is your other PR offer of the day. It's an absolute must-have purchase, so don't go anywhere, and we'll see you in a tick.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Get making and good luck.
Did you know that the Jewellery Maker phone number is free from a UK landline? Now you can spend those extra pennies on more shopping. The fastest way to shop with Jewellery Maker is by going to our website. Just click on the sign up button. Once you've filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the Watch Live button on the front page. You can also use our Refine tool and narrow down your search. Once you've found an item that you like, just simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget you can add as many items to your basket per day and still only pay 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker. If you're new to Jewellery Maker, simply contact our call centre and we'll send you a tutorial DVD and Get Started booklet, all free of charge.
We all know having the right tools for the job is important, so we here at Jewellery Maker have designed a toolkit which includes all your essential pliers for jewellery making, including round nose and flat nose pliers, wire cutters, as well as a bead reamer, snips and tweezers. You've got everything you need for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Get involved with Jewellery Maker by sending the studio a message during our live hours. You can send a text to 60777 and start your message with JM Studio, or alternatively, go to our website and click on Watch the Live Show, simply type your message into the box and press send. Make sure you stay tuned in case your message is read out. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
We're about to do the brand new strand of abalone. Now, I was just talking to Prue in the break. Your guest designer page, you've actually put a piece of abalone jewellery on there.
Yes, it's something I made a while ago, and when I saw the hearts on yesterday's show, I put them on for people, for inspiration for people. But I just love abalone, and
it's a mesmerising stone.
yeah, it brings things to life, doesn't it?
It does, and you've got so many different looks. I love these simple pieces wire wrapped into a really basic ring. They look striking. Now you're going to get approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 on a strand. I don't think, I mean, I have an abalone stretchy bracelet. It brings in so many different colours. Coming up later in the show, I've got these amazing purple pearls. Look at those two together. Don't they look amazing? Thank you very much, Claire. Director Claire is currently singing Purple Pearls, Purple Pearls. That was my guitar. Did you like it? are now various animals, mainly dogs, barking at the TV, because no other animal would do that. Move on, Lucy. Right, 16mm in diameter, and they are stunning on both sides. There's no compromising. They are just mesmerising, and I said earlier when I gave you a heads up that these are going to be coming up on the show, they really do look like those amazing hand-painted silk pieces. That as a central point of a pendant, necklace, pair of earrings. You can go so simple with these because there's so much going on within the gemstone itself. So your telephone number to call is 0800 644 655. You're looking at a price that is extraordinary for approximately 19 on a strand. Hello Jean and Maxine and Diana, Veronica, Lorraine, lots of people multi-buying on these ones. Kathleen, well done on your massive multi-buy there, well done doll. Linda, Pauline, Stephanie, Andrea. Now a lot, just to give you a bit of a heads up as well, a lot of weddings this year seems to be a big trend of peacock. And I think for me that has a real peacock flair to it, hasn't it? Well done, Sandra. Lots of anonymous shoppers. Okay, we're going to go under £20. We're going to go less than £1 a piece. Boom. Come on. Are you ready? And it's a case of first come, first served. Hello, everybody. We're doing them for £9.95. Again, we're not implying a worth or a value in that, so I would recommend that if you're pricing these up, go for not the equivalent of £9.95 for the strand, because people will not believe that they're the real deal, and they're beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The abalone shell gives you a huge variety of different colours to work with. It works as dressed up jewellery, daytime and evening jewellery. So you're going to find yourself using a very, very versatile gemstone. Hello to loads of you there who are getting these. Make sure you are multi-buying now if you want them, because we are close to selling out. Free phone number 0800 644 655. If you haven't yet called up, that is a free call off a landline, and you can keep adding to your order for only one post and packaging price. We're going to send you a free DVD and a free booklet with your first purchase as well. So the full strand at £9.95. Shall I put a stop to the décolletage? Just because I quite like saying that word today. It goes with my shirt. Is that what you just said, Kim? It goes with your shirt. It's a blouse, darling. Isn't the shirt a bit more structured? A blouse. Now remember, they are on a temporary thread. Make sure you put them onto a good beading thread for them to sit really nicely. Oh, they're lovely, aren't they? I love abalone. I've missed abalone too. My gallery girl's saying we've missed abalone. Yeah, definitely. A few more to confirm there. Make sure you are. Well, lots of people joining me in Cornwall today. Desperate to get my fix. Apparently there was a programme on TV the other night about seagulls in Cornwall, about how they steal everyone's food, and they're clever and they're actually built to steal food. Right. Kim's saying it was basically an hour-long programme about people's food getting stolen out of their hands in slow motion. Sounds amazing.
Always
wonderful.
Funny,
has it ever happened to you?
It hasn't happened to me, but I used to live, a few years ago I was living in Sydney on the harbour, and I used to see...
Hang on 1 minute, Prue. Whoa.
The story is about seagulls, really.
Hang on. A few years ago, when I was living in Sydney, on the harbour.
Well, I had to say that to introduce the seagulls. But the seagulls would, they knew the fish and chip shops, they'd lurk around outside them, and you would see big burly builders being attacked by seagulls. I remember seeing one great big strong guy cowering and hiding his fish and chips under his coat as all these seagulls were coming at him. They'd take it from people's tables and everything. They were very bold. And I'd watch from my balcony all this going on, you see.
I worked on my balcony at Sydney Harbour. Prue!
And now I live in West London.
Now you live in West London. What brought you back?
It was my husband's job that took me there and brought me back.
How rude of him. Oh, well, we'll talk more after the show. when I lived in Sydney Harbour. Right, let's do the champagne cultured Baroque pearls. Now they're beautiful, they're absolutely beautiful. The fact that these are champagne, you've got that connotation of celebration. Were you making jewellery out in Sydney as well? Sorry, I just went off then to go and get a bus tonight.
Yes, I was, and that opportunity, because I had not a great deal to do, because I was actually there really on my husband's behalf. It gave me a lot of time to meet up with jewellery people and spend a lot of time really developing my skills. So it was a great time for me, and I'd come back quite frequently to the UK as well, because my sons were at university. So it was a bit of a weird life, but it was a good one.
I feel so boring. That's so fabulous. Right, that's it. I'm off. I'm just going to go and get myself a apartment in Sydney Harbour. I'm blatantly not, though, am I? So shut up, Lucy. Carry on. Right, okay. ID MG51. These are really stunning. Hello. I can never say it properly. She Shells Jewellery in Lancashire. How are you, lovely? Hello, Andrea, and lots of anonymous shoppers there. So IDMG51. So you've got the connotation, the fact that these are champagne coloured. You've got the connotation of the fact that you've got a celebratory pearl here. Perfect for mother of the bride, bringing in a beautiful, delicate, subtle golden element. Now, look at the size of them. That's where it starts to get really, really, really exciting. They're 10 by 7. They're 10 by 7 millimetres. So substantial size for Baroque. Usually we'd be looking around about the 6-7 millimetre mark. 10 by 7. So free phone number 0800 644 645. I think they'd also work really nicely with the other pearls that we did this morning. Now we've set ourselves up really a bit here, haven't we? Because we did these pearls on a PR offer. So when we should be doing these at $14.95, it ain't going to cut the mustard. Hello Nesta, hello Maureen, hello Anne, and lots of anonymous shoppers. Marilyn and Jill and Andrea. Free phone number. They're an incredibly classy colour, aren't they, Prue?
Gorgeous. Really lovely. So warm as well.
They would look incredible with the first kit.
Oh yes.
Oh yes. They've got the Prue seal of approval.
Definitely.
The Prue seal of approval. They've got an approval. I need to get out. I spent too much time chilling on the sofa yesterday watching the Thomas the Tank Engine on repeat. So here we go. We're doing them for $7.95. Get them right now because they're obviously on an amazing offer. $7.95. That's a full 38 centimetre strand of champagne pearls. And if you are doing any bridal commissions, bulk buy our pearls. And also don't forget, if you are selling your jewellery, go outside of your colour preferences as well, because what you prefer other people won't necessarily prefer. So if perhaps you're thinking, oh, I'd usually go for a white pearl, I'm telling you, there will be a market for this particular colour. It's beautiful, very, very, very classy. This particular hue of champagne also, I think, looks striking with black. Let me show you that combination. That is stunning, isn't it? 0800 644 655, folks. We've got loads of you flying in on the phone lines. Let's also have a look. Just lifts the abalone slightly. Abalone and pearl obviously works because they are, you know, they're coming from the sea. Well, no, I know that sounds like a very obvious thing to say. They are coming from the water, both of these elements. But if you have a look at locations of gemstones and where they're coming from, so specific areas of countries, and you look at the various gemstones that are there, and if you then put them together, they work. Like Tsavorite and Tanzanite, and Tsavorite and rubies. They work, and they're all found in a similar location. And if you look at various different sapphires, even though they're all different colours, if they've come from that one location, they seem to just work. So do have a look at perhaps matching up gemstones that you haven't actually thought about putting together before. Keep those texts coming in to 60777. We would love to hear from you today. Now, I've got a bit of a favour to ask. I've been a bit naughty and a bit slack, and I haven't really done anything about Valentine's Day. Because I'm here on the show with Mark and we're getting all dressed up and we're a bit excited. But I have not thought about. It feels like it's only just been Christmas and I've done all my good ideas for Christmas. Prue, will you be doing anything for Valentine's?
Yes, I always give a card and find some heart-shaped things. You know, I'm a romantic at heart. But you know, the supermarkets do a lot of really nice things, like heart-shaped cheeses, like a heart-shaped cheddar cheese in a red wax, and that sort of thing. That's what I found last year. Or I've seen heart-shaped brie as well. So, I think, you know, men probably like that a bit more than a
stinky cheese. There you go, there's the romance. Cut it open. Woof, gone now. Oh yeah. Oh, right. Might get onto that. Yeah, heart-shaped brie. Yep, all the girls are on it now. Okay, let's do this amazing collection of marcasite. And what I love about this, and what's going to be great for it within the setting of today's show, is it's top drilled. And we've already established from talking to Prue that top drilled works really, really brilliantly with Kumihimo. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strands of the marcasite. They are amazing. Have a look at these, because what you see within marcasite, and it's a natural presence of pyrite. You're going to get a green, a yellow, a purple, a blue and a deep red, and they're all 10 millimeters in diameter. The code is LOGC81. Now let me get one of these strands for you and show you in a bit more detail. Quite often they are confused with an exceptional quality lapis. I actually quite often prefer a marcasite to a lapis, because the pyrite properties tend to be a lot brighter. That amazing stone. Isn't that amazing? Like gold leaf has just been captured in there. Like gorgeous gilding flakes. And they make for a very, very, very different look. Mark also loves to use top drilled gemstones with his McRae, so I think it's fair to say when it comes to beading techniques, so braiding techniques, then they work really, really, really nicely. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once again, you're going to be getting the yellow, the green, the purple, the blue and the deep red. They're very, very subtle in their tones, so you'll have to see them when you get them home to really differentiate the colours. LOGC81, are you ready for all 5 strands? We should be. Is that all? Okay, $34.75 on their current offer, folks. $34.75. Today we're going to take a whopping chunk of money off and take them $24.95, and that's for all 5 strands, and they are beautiful. They're really, really beautiful. They give you a really gorgeous sparkle without being too sparkly, too blingy. They give you a lovely, the way that they reflect the light, it's just stunning. Free phone number 0800 644 655. They're really, really, really lovely, and the fact that they are top drilled and the size of them as well, they are 10 millimeter rounds. All 5. Oh, that's a great way of showing you the colour there. Okay, we're going to go on to our silver matrix box, and it's Kumihimo based. Now this is the last in stock, but we're going to honour the introductory price. Okay. Oh, this is the one with the hearts in. It's got the heart charms, got the heart charms, got the heart charms. So this is really with Kumihimo in mind. You don't have to use it for Kumihimo, but it's really with Kumihimo in mind. And they're lovely because they're actually, it's like they've been faceted. Have a look at these. Aren't they lovely? Look at the way the light's bouncing off those. Now you're going to get 2 of the larger size of 8mm internal diameter, 4 of the 6mm internal diameter, 6 of the 6mm internal diameter. La, 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 la. And then 8 of the 3mm internal diameter. There we go, we'll get there in a second. What an absolute joy, Prue, to have all of these at your disposal if you're somebody who makes Kumihimo pieces on a regular basis.
Yes, definitely. Because, as I said before, the size can vary. And the last thing you want is to finish off your braiding and then find you haven't got quite the right end to finish it off with, to make it actually into a piece of jewellery. And that's when people end up with drawers full of UFOs, unfinished objects. And you know, it happens to all of us. But if you've got the materials there, if you've got those spines, if you've got those end caps there, then you're away. It's a piece of jewellery. It's not a UFO.
That's really tickled the gallery girls.
It's not my own. It's not my own creation. It's.
Oh, Prue, you're a comedy genius, right? You've got 4 toggle clasps in here as well. Let me show you these. Because you can actually stamp onto these as well, so you can make it completely personal. You're going to be getting 5 of those gorgeous heart charms, 20 jump rings as well. Four toggle clasps, 4 of the hanging charm connectors. So 4 of those, and then 8 cord ends at internal diameter of 3mm, 6 internal diameter of 4, 4 internal diameter of 6, and 2 of the internal diameter of 8. If you've just tuned in, you're thinking, what on earth does that mean? Don't worry, it all becomes sensical when you get it home. £9.95 for everything, and you get in the box as well. 0800 644 645. It's the final time that we're going to be seeing this. The last in stock now. It was going to be £9.95. We're going to honour the very amazing, ridiculously naughty introductory price, £6.95, and you are getting, of course, all those heart charms in there as well. So on a first come first served basis, they are flying out. Just add it onto your order once again. You're going to get 50 items in your matrix box and the actual box itself as well. Okay, we've got masses of you with this in your basket, so it's definitely going to go. I'm so sorry if you miss out. Check your basket out now if you haven't yet done so. And if you're on the phone line, press your option 1. That's going to be a sellout. Just make sure it's selling out to you. NYAZ02. Okay, let's have a quick look, because we've got some of these white pearls left. All right, Claire. Claire's just been having a little chat with herself. Claire's our director, folks, and she's just going, hey, oh, shut up, Claire. You took the words right out of my mouth. Right. Let's have a recap. We've got some of these available. We started off with 100, so we've got less than 150 left because they're just £6.95 and they are beautiful. They are top drilled, stunning potato pearls. They're genuine freshwater cultured white pearls at £6.95. This is our first of 2 PR offers on today's show. Our second PR offer will be at 12 o'clock with genuine Aquamarine, and the 2 of those together are a marriage made in gemstones, aren't they? FRMG38. What are you eating, Kim? Kim just went, just over 50 in baskets. She and an apple. £6.95. Well done, Leslie and Winifred. Linda, if you've just tuned in, we're doing a PR offer on these pearls today. £6.95 for the two. How amazing is that? Oh. Can you imagine these with the marcasite that I'm about to do? Right, different ways of using this matrix box. They're beautiful. Oh, they're so beautiful. Oh, I love them. Because I think you can use these leaves as angel wings. Isn't that beautiful? We've only got, oh, is that all? Oh, we've only got a few of these boxes available. What a shame. Okay, this matrix box is last in stock. They are, oh look, oh Prue, I can see these being brought into some Kumihimo designs, so we have a really elegant flair.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
Aren't
yes,
they?
Yes.
Aren't they?
Really to add an individual touch to something. Yes, just here and there. Perfect.
Because you wouldn't need many at all. Just one on a design, do it, wouldn't it? You're going to get 24 in the pack. So you'll get 3 of each style. So 3 of these, 3 of these, 3 of these, 3 of these ones. I love those. Can you imagine 2 together? Wouldn't they be like beautiful angel wings? Three of these. Oh, they could also be angel wings, couldn't they? Gorgeous. $12.95 for the box. That's amazing. There's 24 of them, and of course you get the storage box as well. Beautiful, really beautiful. Oh, 0800 644 645. We are going to be going over to the ridiculously talented, fabulous Prue, who used to live in Sydney Harbour, in just a moment for the next kit. Hi Lucy and Prue. Last year in St Ives, I love St Ives, I had my ice cream scooped by a seagull which landed briefly on my head. Oh, Jill. Ooh, I wouldn't like that at all. Oh, Jill, I'm glad you're laughing about it now. Lots of love to you, doll. Oh, bless you. I had fish and chips taken off me completely in its entirety in Blackpool.
By a seagull?
By a seagull. I was quite young at the time. I was probably about 8. And yeah, the whole lot gone. One fell swoop.
And you don't fight with them. They're scary birds.
Yeah, they are. They're terrifying. Yeah. Like an army when they arrive. Oh, hello, here's the chair. Didn't get around to changing it, I was eating my bran flakes. Right. Now, we haven't got many of this kit available. It's definitely going to be a sellout because the value for money on this is astronomically fabulous. Seriously, wow, wow, wow. Are you ready for the jewellery? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you? Oh, look, you've made... Oh, my word, that's amazing. Let's start at this side, because you've actually made, they're like bead caps on the top. It's like the look that you want to, look! There's again, absolutely everything that you see here comes from the kit. Prue has not used anything other than the ingredients of the kit. You must have S-long cord coming out of your ears. You've got tons left.
Oh, you can never have enough, yes, yes, because you can use it for so many other projects and practice with it as well. So yes, masses of S-long cord left.
Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that classy? The colours together are amazing. A beady bead with pearls. How indulgent is that? Amazing. Have you got many gemstones left over?
I have some of the smaller ones left over, yes. Yes, I do have quite a few left over. Sorry, I haven't got them to hand.
No, that's okay, that's okay.
But yes, I did, yes.
But look at the amount of the silver beads that have gone in there as well. These are amazing pieces of jewellery. Absolutely stunning. Let me show you just how Prue's finished this off. So wrapping it round and then using one of the spacers. Don't forget, every single ingredient you see comes included in the kit. Now you've also got these really pretty, adorable earrings, and I think it's fair to say that's the wow factor of this kit. And it's this statement necklace. Oh, hello, Lionel. I didn't even mean to do that. That was amazing. Hello. Hello. Oh, wow. Boutique, boutique, boutique. The other day, we had a day in the Cotswolds, myself, my husband, and our little boy. And I love it because there's the particular town that we go to has got some incredible boutiques and jewellery boutiques.
Right, yes.
And honestly, this would be, if this was in the window, you'd be looking way over £100 just for this one necklace, and the whole kit is going way under £100. So you're looking at 925 sterling silver plated findings and beads. Now this is a massive carat weight kit. Look at these pieces of jewellery. Feel free to text in if you've got any questions for Prue. Feel free to text your questions in. Now these are the 3 different colours that work so beautifully together of the Eslon. Eslon, if you're wanting to do a pearl knotting, Eslon is a great threading material to do that with. So you literally just restrand your pearls and do a knot in between with that. These are beautiful. A full 38cm strand of freshwater cultured pearls, 7 by 6. A full 38cm strand of these beautiful delicate blue agates. Aren't they pretty? And then, now then, these amethysts are chunky nuggets.
They are.
They're really chunky. Just bear with me a second while I confirm the carat weight on that. 540 carats, wow. It's an 85cm strand. They are nuggets going from a 4 by 2 up to a 10 by 5. Wow. All threaded materials, 50 metres of beading thread, 6 metre clear elastic and 80 metres of monofilament. And then your findings pack is fabulous. These are your different style of head pins. So you can see you've got 45 head pins, earring findings, ribbon cord ends, extender chain, jump rings, beads, crimp bead covers, crimp beads, different types of shepherd hooks. But this is your feature head pin in this particular collection that I've got for you here. You're going to have to be really quick. If you put it in your basket, please check your basket out. It's got more than 20 in baskets, and look, I've only got 39 yet to confirm. So you're going to have 15 of these, 15 of the featherweight, and 15 of the straight ball, 15 of each of those as well. Remember, this is 925 cents silver plated, and then you get, I just adore these so much. I'm sort of gorging on these at the moment. You can never have too many. They add so much. You get the tube as well. I think this is probably one of the best value for money kits that we've done in quite some time. Are you ready? It's $29.95 for the lot. Remember, you get that huge quantity of the amethyst in there as well. I mean, you've used this kit, Prue. What do you think of the price?
Oh, I think it's absolutely amazing, because I think you can produce such exquisite items with it. You know, you can just use those spacer beads to make a simple bracelet with nothing on. You can. There's a lot of variety in this. You could do a bracelet with just the chips. Really, you can express yourself with this kit. There's so much in it.
So let's have a look once again at Prue's design. She said, I've just got crimp beads all over the desk. La 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 la. Okay, so we'll have a look at the pieces again. Which piece is it we're going to look? Fabulous. So we'll start this side and move on over. Amazing designs, really amazing designs. And again, absolutely everything that you see, all the ingredients used are included in the kit. Beautiful Kumihimo braid. Now we've got loads more in baskets and we have stock available. The stock that you see on screen is it. Once it's gone, it's gone. So if you put it in your basket, if you've not checked it out, it's not actually yours. And then this is what we're going to learn a part of. So Prue, take it away.
Right. The starting point is, as ever, your Kumihimo disc, and it's going to be round braid with 8 cords. But this time we're going to cut 4 cords first of all, because we're going to use them doubled. So we're going to cut 2.5 meters of 4 cords, and then what you need to do is thread them through the clasp, the toggle of the clasp. So thread your 4 cords through the loop on there, and then position the cords on the disc with the toggle on the underside. So hold on to that as you position the cords in the normal places on either side of the dots on the disc. And then for this necklace you can really change the way you do it. I decided I wanted to have an asymmetric look, so I've got 3 clusters of amethysts on one side and 2 on the other, but that's where you can express yourself and do it your own way. But on this necklace, each cluster of amethysts is 3 chips on each cord, and each little section of spacer beads in between is again 3 beads on each cord. So that's the plan really, and you can adapt that as you see fit. So once you've got to this point with your cords firmly in position, you need to secure them, and you need to hold the bottom or put a weight on it and do 8 moves without adding any beads or anything. So, and that will put the beads into the right position for you. That's 4, I'll twist it round, 5, 6, and 2 more. Then all the cords are in the right position. Just tighten up the cords. And then once you get to that point, and I'm just going to reach down for my weight, which I've left here, because the weight does make a difference to the tension. You can pull down with your hand.
Sorry, just so you know as well, the kit has now sold out, but we've got the details of the champagne cultured pearls. And I do think, oh, look at that as a combination.
That's beautiful.
Isn't it?
Beautiful.
You are going to get the Eslon included in the kit. So if you've just got the kit, you could add these onto your order. Or if you're just fancying them by themselves, have them, because it's only one post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day, and they are just $7.95. So sorry to interrupt. Also at the bottom of your screen, the square Kumihimo disc is being seen now at $1.95. But Prue's just got her weight, and we've got the weight here. Da, 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 da. Now the weight, it's very simple. Basically, it's a 50-gram weight, and really 50 grams is an ideal weight to be pulling your cord and keeping the tension. Once you bought this, you've got it for life, and it's $4.95. Remember, your post and packaging isn't done on weight, so it's $2.95 for all of your items to be delivered to you. You might want to get a couple of these, actually. Okay, sorry to interrupt you there, Prue. We're back on track.
Back on track, right, so now's the time. Now you've done your 8 moves, now's the time to start adding the beads. And so as before, simply tucking them under the cord in front and making sure they stay in position. Turning the disc each time. And so as before, you will have threaded on the beads for the pattern you want. And the best way to do this is just to thread on the beads for the first side of the necklace. So in this case, it would be 3 seed beads followed by 3 amethysts. 3 seed beads, 3 amethysts. Where are we? 3 seed beads, 3 amethysts. So you've got your 3 lots of amethyst, and then I've added on about 25 seed beads onto 2 of the cords after that to have a slightly more spaced out bit of braiding as it runs up to the neck. So here I've done nearly finished all the seed beads, and then we come to the amethyst. And I think they're just about to come up now. But as you can see, this does produce a really pretty braid underneath. If I show it like that, you can see it just coming through there, and that just on its own would make a perfect bracelet.
Lovely.
But obviously for this we're going one step further and adding our clusters of amethyst. Oh, my weight has jumped off there. There we go. And then the amethyst are braided in exactly the same way. Slide them down the cord, tuck them under, and make sure they stay in position, using your thumb if necessary, and carry on like that. So once you've braided in all the beads for the first half of the necklace, then what I've done on this one is have a little section of unbraided necklace just for the back of your neck. Because this is quite chunky, I think that's a comfort issue really, just so the bit that's actually pulling on your neck is and you can, that's where also you can adjust the size to make a longer or shorter necklace. I made this one quite short because I wanted it quite close up to the neck, but that's the point where you can add or decrease to change your style.
Stunning.
Then you load on the beads in the reverse order, so that you get the reverse effect on the other side of the necklace. Again, you can have it asymmetric or symmetrical depending on your personal taste. And when you get to the end of the beads, then what you need to do is again braid without beads to tighten up the center of that braid. So we're going to do that again for 8 moves. That means that every cord has been moved, and we will have. The problem is when I talk, I actually am not counting, so I'm not sure if I've done 6 or 8, so I'll do another 2 to be safe. You need at least 8. And then what we want to do is get the clasp on, the other side of the clasp. And the way to do that is quite simply to slide it onto 2 of the cords. Just take them out one at a time. I'm just going to remove the extra beads, the chips from them, so I can get them through. So one at a time, through the loop of the toggle clasp, position it on the surface of the disc, reposition your cord, and then the next door 1 and 2 will do the trick to secure it nicely. And then just pull it in close to the point of braiding, which is where it's all starting, and flip it, and continue to braid. And again braid for another 8. Then once you've done that, as you can see, I'm just flipping the clasp out of my way as I work. Then once you've produced, as I say, a minimum of 8 moves, and in fact in this case I think probably I think I did about 16 moves in this case, just to give a little firm ending to the braid. Then what you need to do is remove the braid from the disc. Whoops. And by just releasing all the cords, remove it from the disc and tie the braid in a tight knot really close to that cord. I've got quite a few beads, and so I just do need to remove some of those to get my knot done. And the great beauty of this design is at the beginning of the necklace you don't have any cord ends to worry about, and at the end of the necklace you're going to make them into a tassel. So simply tie your knot. Be a little bit easier for you because you will have taken off all those beads. There they come. Sort of. There we go. Tie a nice tight knot, as close as, now I have made a bit of a mess of that, haven't I? It's a bit fiddly. Less, what's this phrase? Less haste, more speed or something? No, there's something like that, isn't there?
Less speed, more...
Something like that. No, I have actually made a bad job of that knot because I was just trying to do it quickly. Not nice and close, exactly, and not nice and close to the end of the braid, and then you can just simply use the ends of cords to thread on your a selection of seed beads, pearls and amethyst chips, and just finish off with a little knot at the end. And that's the way you make that really nice cluster of a tassel.
Really, really exquisite, and that kit has now sold out. But just to remind you once again, the weight is available for you at just £4.95, and these champagne cultured baroque pearls are available at just £7.95. We do have another brand new kit with Prue in today's show that is that's just perfect, as we're just getting hints of spring.
Yes, yes.
Didn't it feel like 11 degrees it was the other day? Positively tropical. I could have been out in my shorts and t-shirt. We've had another text in. My father-in-law laughed on Morecambe seafront and his false teeth fell out. No! No! And the seagull swooped down and quickly made off with them. No! No! Oh no! Oh no! What do... There's nothing you can do, is there?
They're gone.
I have no idea how much false teeth cost. That's just, I've got the imagery because I know Morecambe as well. Like, wow. Oh, Mark. Are you laughing now? What? I suppose, was he on holiday? What do you do? Just go to a dentist and say, have everything through a straw for the rest of the holiday. Wow, goodness. A seagull taking your false teeth. Wow, wow. Can I just give you a heads up once again about this strand that will be coming up later on the show. It's beautiful. Do you know what I've realised those little drop pearls remind me of as well? We've just got a few little snowballs coming through in the garden. Snowdrops, rather. Yeah. Those citrine are like raindrops of sunshine. Glad the wee man is on the mend. Oh, thank you. I don't know who that's from, but thank you very much. Yeah, he is. Yeah. My little man. So I'm so sorry I've never called in the morning of a show, but as a mummy you just have to be when he was so poorly. Just had to be with my boy. Little munchkin got tonsillitis. It's not stopping him from trying to sing. He sings all the time. Don't know where he gets it from. Right. He could well be a musician. He could. Don't do it, Charlie. Choose a proper job. No, I'm joking. No, he can be. Yeah, he can. And they can be really famous and wealthy and buy us all mansions where we can go and do jewellery making together. That'd be brilliant. Right. These are, I'm going to be really honest with you, when I first came into the studio, I thought they were sapphires. Look at the clarity of these. Now this is this is an absolutely astonishing gemstone, and it really goes through phases. Since I've been working in the genuine gemstone industry, I've probably seen this, it's never fallen, but you certainly see it rise and sort of stay where it is and then go off the scene for a while, and rise and become prominent and expensive and go off the scene for a while, and rise again, and it's quite an amazing trend gemstone. And it's usually when new deposits have been found or a new mining location has been dug a little deeper. But tourmaline is an amazing gemstone because I don't know if you know, tourmaline is actually found in over 100 different hues. Probably the world's most famous tourmaline would be that of a Paraíba tourmaline in Brazil. These are absolutely outstanding. Can you see, is there any treatment on these, Kim? Is it heat? No! Wow. Look, can we get any close? Look! Oh! Now, this is all the same gemstone, and this is living proof about how you can work colours together. They are naturally occurring together, and we have a Paraiba element and essence coming through a few of these, which is like almost like a turquoise sky blue tone. Real rubellite element of deep red versions of the Tourmaline. It's an incredible gemstone where you don't expect to see much clarity. "25 carats, goes from 4x3 up to a 6x3. It's a 17 centimetre strand, but really it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23, 42, sorry, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60 on a strand. Wow. They are absolutely beautiful. Okay, you ready? Now I've got to warn you, these are going to sell out. They are going to sell out, and they really do rival premium quality sapphires. They've previously been $44.95. We're going to honour the lowest price that they were rudely taken to by possibly one of our managers to do such a deal. Good luck, limited stock now, last chance. Lowest price ever, $34.95. We've got hardly any available. It's on a first come first served basis, and I do think, again, can you imagine, Prue, your designs using these, because again they're top drilled.
Perfect, absolutely perfect, and I just love those colours, and to bring them all together in Kumihimo would be fabulous.
What colour threads would you gravitate to?
Well, one of the great things about Kumihimo is that you can use the threads that match the individual colours of the gemstone. So you could have the pink ones on a pinkier colour thread, and the green ones on a green, and just really emphasise all that colour.
They are truly spectacular. I'm blown away that they haven't been treated at all. This is an amazing opportunity, a real gemstone. If there's any left, I'll get a strand of this for Charlie. Visa, MasterCard and PayPal. How many have we got left there, Kimbo? Okay, we've only got about 30 remaining now. Really very, very, very collectible strand. I would say if you have Aquamarine, if you have, we've got Aquamarine coming up later in the show actually at 12 o'clock. If you've got rubies, emeralds, sapphires and diamonds, if you haven't yet got Tourmaline of this quality, this is what's missing from your collection. Oh, with the drop style pearls. Right, we've still got a few of these remaining, less than 100 now. We started with hundreds. Oh, look. Oh, look. Oh, Prue.
Oh, yes, definitely. That's spring right there, isn't it?
Isn't it? Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So FRMG38. Oh, we've got loads of you with these pearls in your basket, folks. Loads of you. So they're just $6.95. Check your baskets out. $6.95. This is an amazing PR offer. We've got our other PR offer coming up at 12, which will be the Aquamarine, Visa, MasterCard, and you can use your PayPal accounts as well. $6.95. But right now, let's go over, and I wonder if who's going to see any pearl jewellery. Let's go to the Wall of Fame. Okay, Wall of Fame entries here is number 121. A really lovely look, and bringing in elements of our next kit would work with that, wouldn't it?
Yes.
This is from Trish in South Wales. Hello there, lovely. Hi all, I hope you're all well. I had made this cabochon back when I started watching Jewellery Maker. It must have been 2 years ago. I love the stone, and I've taken a close-up of it so you can see just how beautiful it is. I've kept it until now, hoping to do it justice, and I hope you like it, and tried to show as much of the stone as I could. Lots of love and keep warm from Trish Trish in South Wales. Keep warm, darling. Keep warm, keep warm. That's beautiful. I love your design. Love that. You've exposed it beautifully. 121, good luck.
And I've got number 122, which is some beautiful, beautiful pictures of this ring, of this wire work ring. And it's from Fran. Morning all. Hope
Fran.
everyone is doing well in these low temperatures. My photo this week is an attempt to copy Sammy's ring with the square shape. What's that? Sorry. New York? Would it be New York cut clear quartz, sorry. Other than the stone slipping away at the start, it was pretty easy to do. I hope you like and others will feel confident to try this design. Stay safe and happy everyone, not long until Easter, and JM will no doubt make it easier to get through the dark evenings with lots of fun. And that's from Fran.
Oh, Fran,
Thank you,
that's a
Fran.
lovely message as well. And Easter is fast approaching because the supermarkets are full of Easter eggs. So that's when you know it's on its way. And snowdrops in the garden. Yeah. These are beautiful. I'd wear these instantly.
So
they are stunning, aren't they? This is from Candice, and it says, "Hi all, I made these earrings using an incredible strand of faceted peridot drops and some pretty pink freshwater culture pearls. The findings are all sterling silver. Everything apart from the sterling silver wire has been used to wrap the brioches that came from Jewellery Maker. I really love these earrings and they sparkle beautifully in the light. Please keep bringing us these gemstones and I'm hoping for a win so I can buy more. Best wishes to all." From Candice. They are stunning, hun. 1, 2, 3, good luck.
And this is beautifully spring-like and delicate.
Isn't it?
It's
Lovely.
number 124, and it's from Sue in Chesterfield.
Hi Sue, how is the Crooked Bear? All right.
Hi JM, this is my entry for this week. Polymer clay rose pendant. I used copper mica powder to tip all the petals, and then used the Sculpey clear accents to seal. Unfortunately, it does not show up too well on the photo. Good luck to all, from Sue in Chesterfield.
So it's lovely, really, really lovely. Be gorgeous in a ring as well, wouldn't it?
Yes, absolutely, lovely.
And then the final one for now, this is impressive, 125, this is from Karen, and it says, "Hi to all at JM, here's a chainmail necklace I made using apatite rounds and jump rings from JM. Striking colour combination. It took me a while to work out how to attach the gemstones, but I was glad when I got it sorted, and I hope you like it." From Karen. Well, Karen, I can tell you there's a fantastic chainmail DVD coming out soon as well that Fleur recorded for us the other week, and it really would be worth you keeping an eye out for. 125. Right. At 12 o'clock today, we have got our second of 2 major PR offers in today's show. That will be Aquamarine, genuine, natural, fresh, beautiful Aquamarine. But also, did you know that we have a variety of workshops here at Jewellery Maker, and not just about jewellery making, but also to help you on the business side of your potential ventures. So take a look at this.
Have you ever thought about making your jewellery making hobby into a business? Come and join our experienced jewellery maker and small business trainer, Angela Edwards, on a fun and relaxed day of tuition into the Jewellery Making Business Academy. Angela will teach you the basic business skills, including how to create a business plan, how to access current and potential customers. Angela will inform you how you should price your products to appeal to your customers, and how to make it easier for you to sell to the right people at the right price. She will also teach you on how to use social networking to your advantage and gain a key knowledge on legal requirements and insurances. For more information, please contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Have you ever wanted to start your own jewellery parties? This is the perfect course for you. Angela Edwards, our experienced Jewellery Maker small business trainer, is here to teach you how to plan, organise and sell through jewellery parties. She will talk you through the basics on how and where to advertise on various types of platforms, how to bring ideas to the table and how to keep your diary full with events. For more information, please contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
When shopping with Jewellery Maker, you can add as many items to your order in one day and only pay one postage and packaging charge. We have 2 delivery options. Standard delivery at just £2.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 4 to 6 days. Or opt for our premium delivery at just £4.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 3 to 4 days. Happy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
These are absolutely incredible, natural, stunning citrine. Right, just so you know, by the way, our Aquamarine PR offer, I've just found out the price that we're finally going down to on it. These citrine are also going to be incredible. Somebody texted in before and said they look like droplets of sunshine. I think that is such a perfect description for them. Now, they are the last in stock, so we've got a bit of a clearance price coming your way on these. They go from an 11 by 7 up to a 16 by 7, so 14 centimetres, but let's have a look at the quantity. You're going to get approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Approximately 10. Now, this is a gemstone strand of utter distinction. Look at the quality of the faceting on every single jewel. Look at those. Honeysuckle, buttercup yellow tones, real golden elements to them, true golden tones. This is absolutely premium citrine, known, of course, as the gemstone of happiness. LSZC94. Right. Could I see the call screens, please, Kimberly? Thank you, Janet. Ooh. Now, most people, we are going to do. Oh, right. Okay. If you're, you're not ringing about it. Louise, just confirm now, doll. You're going to love them. Hello, Glennis. Hello, Jane. Confirm it now, doll. Go on, go for it, go for it, go for it. You're going to absolutely kick yourself if you're so close that you put it in your basket and not actually got it before. You've not actually got it, sorry. Are you ready? So, previous price, $39.95. Ridiculous, like splendidly fabulous. We're going even lower than that today. These are the final few. They're going to sell out. You're so close if you put it in your basket. Don't miss out now by not checking out, because even at $39.95 you get an amazing deal. Are you ready? $29.95. You've got to get it. Congratulations. Maureen, you've got it. Lots of anonymous shoppers got it. Well done. Mary has got it. Louise, you've got it. Fleur, you've got it. One of our guest designers. Hello, lovely. Lots of anonymous shoppers. Right, we're down to really limited stock now. Here we go. If you haven't yet confirmed it in your purchase, checked out your basket, sorry, do so right now. You're so close. And if you're calling in on the phone lines, I think you're hitting a little bit of a queue. Don't worry, we know you're there. We're answering your calls in the order that you call in. It's saying that we've got 27 left, but we've got people on the phone lines. Press your option 1. It's a free phone number if you're calling off a landline. $29.95, and you're going to get approximately 10 on the stand. That's amazing. Oh, Prue, what would you do with these?
Oh, they're so beautiful. I think I think I'd use them quite sparingly, actually, particularly if I wanted to sell. I think, you know, just an earring and pendant set is absolutely perfect with that. And Yes, and maybe make a few extra pairs of earrings just for sort of in reserve, you know, when you just want a quick present for someone, because that would suit anybody. The colours of citrine suit anybody.
So true.
So, you know, it's quite good just to have a few things like that made up, ready to give as a spontaneous present to someone, and I think they would be perfect as that.
They're incredibly elegant without having to do anything.
Yes.
There's a type of things actually that'd be quite beautiful to make. Literally, you could put it on a little wrap loop, put a lobster claw clasp on it, and it'd be ready to go on somebody's charm bracelet.
Totally, yes, yes.
And it would be a very treasured possession, because remember, it's the gemstone of happiness. So I think that's a beautiful gift. Really beautiful. Hello Kathleen, hello Sue and Francis and Karen and Jenny. Right, we've got 13 left. Carol and Jane and anonymous shoppers who've got these in the baskets. You're so close. Hello Heather. I've got a massive announcement to make next. Massive announcement to make next, but I'm not going to make it until these have gone. Massive announcement to make next. Okay, they have almost gone. Right. Huge, huge, huge announcement to make now. You know the PR offer at 12? Just repeat it again so I don't get... Pardon? The Aquamarine that we've got going on a PR offer. Right, scrap PR. Scrap that you know that you're going to get a deal on it. Scrap that. This is genuine natural, incredibly beautiful, the real deal Aquamarine, full 38 centimetre strand, okay? Genuine natural Aquamarine. Perfect, beautiful quality, stunning quality, amazing, one of the most demanded gemstones in the UK. How much do you think that strand would be? How much? Do you know what we're going to do? And, excuse me, at 11:30, I'm going to announce the actual price it's going to be, but how much do you think, forget it's going to be a PR offer, if you were to buy that anywhere else, that Aquamarine of that quality, how much do you think that would be? Would you like to text in, please? 60777 if you'd like to text in, and of course you can send in your web comment as well. Prue, how do you feel about being put on the spot?
Oh.
Aquamarine, so one of the world's most prestigious gemstones. It considers to be in the top 6 with tanzanite, aquamarine, ruby, sapphires, diamonds and emeralds. What are we thinking? What are we thinking?
Oh, difficult. Looking at the quality of it, it's so pretty. I think I'd be expecting to pay about £30 for that.
Yeah. Typical Jewellery Maker price. Can I just stop all proceedings for a moment? Don't tell me you're doing the running thing as well. What's wrong with these people?
Running?
Oh, have you cycled in?
I cycle in every day.
I know, but I don't think I've ever seen you. Have your viewers seen you in your cycling ensemble?
I
Ed?
certainly haven't.
It's quite tight. Oh, Ed. Honestly, I'm blushing. Hello, Ed Meister. How are you? I'm good. How are you? We're sidekicks now.
How's Charlie?
Charlie's on the mend, thanks. He's got his antibiotics, full on tonsillitis. Ed's just he's just taking his layers off in front of me here. Are you going to come and show the viewers?
I've actually just come to steal the pump because my tyre's flat.
You've come to steal a pump out of the studio because your tyre's flat.
Yeah.
Why have we got a bike pump in the studio? For the camera, I had no idea that we use those.
I'm not really looking very nice though. It's just arrived. I'm going to go and get ready now.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Well, I've never seen Ed's bottom in such a situation like that before. I'm looking at him in a completely new light. Enjoy. Right, moving on. So anyway, where were we? Prue was saying about $29.95 would be Prue's expected Jewellery Maker price. Yeah, okay, I think that's incredibly, remember it's going to, yeah, we'll address that. So get your text coming in. In 21 minutes, I'm going to announce the price. We're going to release them for sale at 12 o'clock. Okay, should we do the Iolite now? It is beautiful with the Aquamarine. Oh, with the citrine. Claire, my director's going, put it with the citrine. Put it with the citrine. All right. Do you know what? It's beautiful combination. $10mm round of a beautiful gemstone. This gemstone isn't used often enough. Do you know what though? It's probably because it's not that readily available. It's very, very rare. This is Brazilian sourced Iolite, so you get those really gorgeous purple hues. I don't think the TV screen's doing this justice at all. Iolite for me, if someone was to say describe it using other gemstones, what's it like? It's like kyanite, tanzanite and amethyst have had a baby.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
Yes, yeah, no, I'm seeing that.
Kyanite, tanzanite and amethyst have had a baby. It's a gemstone that with those beautiful, I mean, look at the depth of the colour that you're seeing there. And you're seeing the really stunning natural inclusions. It's a beautiful organic gemstone and it screams organic. 250 carats, 10mm rounds. So the code is LIGP05. Got lots of people multi-buying on this one. Hello Fleur. Fleur, one of our guest designers, is having a little shopping spree this morning. Go for it, girl. Are you still wearing that outfit? Aren't you going to go and get dressed? That's Ed's back.
Is that a Bobby Dazzler for Fleur?
Is that a Bobby Dazzler for Fleur? No idea what he's gasbagging on about. Oh, Fleur just texted in. I like perfect for historical Viking pieces. These are stunning, Fleur. They are, oh yeah, because the history, right, so it is perfect when you do historical pieces, particularly of the Viking era, because it's legend and lore says that Vikings actually used Iolite as a compass because of the way that it refracts light. So they could see the direction they were going regarding how the sun was working on the Iolite. So it's an amazing gemstone that is steeped in history. 250 carats, 10mm rounds, beautiful hues of the purple. So do think kyanite, tanzanite, amethyst feel to it. That's what this gemstone sums up for me. And it was incredibly affordable to do so here at Jewellery Maker. Hello, lots of anonymous shoppers in Kent, the West Midlands, Lincolnshire. Hello, Hannah in Sussex and Joanne in Yorkshire. Another anonymous shopper in Shropshire taking 3. Hello, Audrey in Northumberland and lots of anonymous shoppers in Devon and Suffolk and Kent. I've got Sophie in Suffolk there as well. Adri, well done to you in Greater Manchester. Let's get you all checking out your baskets by bringing your price. It's ridiculous. Get those texts, keep coming in. At past we'll reveal the actual price of the Aquamarine. These, however, are only $17.95 at 250 carats. Do you know, I get so complacent with our prices. I've been away for about a week. Look, oh, look at, oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Now, Claire is designing from the director's chair out there. She is a jewellery maker, as we all are. Oh yeah, do you know what, Claire? Stunning. 0800 644 655. $17.95 on those. When are we going to do the pearls, Kim? We're going to do the purple ones next. Hello, Margot. Hello, Lucy. Hello, Mary and Audrey. Right, let's do these stunning pearls for you. Gorgeous tones. Really gorgeous tones. I tell you what, they'd look amazing. Prude is breaking us out again.
I'm on fire today.
So ladylike. Behind the scenes, she's like this Trojan warrior. Wow. Look at that combination. Oh, wow. Oh, I love that. Ooh. There's some strands that just get your creative juices flowing, aren't they? VF MG64. Hello Angela, hello Jane. Full 38 centimetre strand, so they're 10 by 9 millimetres each. I think there's perhaps scope for using these with some of the gemstones for the next kit actually.
Definitely.
Definitely. Oh, that was very cheeky, Brew. Keep us in suspense. So Margaret and Angela and Jane, first one's in there. Really stunning colours. And I think that a baroque shape, especially when they are the baroques like these where they're flatter on one side, really do lend themselves to hair combs and being wire wrapped into hair accessories and also brooches. And if you want a piece to sit a little bit more flush, they also work beautifully as buttons. Can you imagine those on a bridesmaid's dress?
Oh, adorable. And a little row down the back.
Little row
Yes.
down the back. Oh. VF MG64. Hello, Carol. Okay, the price we're absolutely categorically 1 trillion% supposed to be at today is £9.95. Tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, they are going to be £9.95. So get them now because Kim goes going to do a. You're going to do a deal, and Kim has just told me that she's going to be a bridesmaid really soon herself, and she's going to look like Mr. Blobby because she's wearing a big pink dress, but she thinks her skin doesn't really match it, and she's going to look like Mr. Blobby.
Oh.
Oh, just fake tan, darling, you'll be fine. 0800 644 655. Hello, Catherine and Stella. Lots of anonymous shoppers and Jane. Shall I tell you a story about Mr. Blobby? We used to have a lodger a few years ago called Caroline, who also used to work at Gems TV. A presenter, lots of you would know actually, Caroline Lindsay. She used to be Mr. Blobby's nurse. Yeah, true story. We used to have a lodger who was Mr. Blobby's nurse. Check it out. I know. Claim to fame. Francesca and Bob, well done to you. If anybody else out there has a random claim to fame, do let us know. VFMG64. If you'd like to text in, we do want to know your thoughts, however, on this aquamarine. Price-wise, it's genuine natural aquamarine. It's going to be incredible. Aquamarine up there alongside diamonds, emeralds, sapphires, rubies, tanzanite. I bet those purple pearls would look fab with the aquamarine. Oh, hello. Hello, Glennis in Porthcawl. There, my darling. I didn't even know about your text, and I did it as well. Great minds, hey, doll. Yeah, they. Can I just tell you a little something about these aquamarine? We're going to do these at 12 o'clock. In 11 minutes, we're going to reveal the price. At 12 o'clock, they're going to go on sale on a first-come, first-served basis. They're going to be one of the biggest PR offers of 2015 so far. And we've had some pretty impressive ones so far. Text in though, we would love to hear from you what you're expecting the price of these to be. We'll look at some of those prices about 1:30 when we then reveal the actual price. They will go on sale at 12 o'clock. They're going to sell out. Okay, which ones didn't? No, sorry. Oh, these pink pearls are beautiful. Actually, I've got two. No, they're peach. Is this the colour of your bridesmaid dress? Beautiful. That's beautiful, isn't it? Isn't that pretty? Now, a friend of mine has just had a little girl, and we were supposed to be going to see her for the very first time the other day, but Charlie started with a cough, and now we know why. But how gorgeous to give the mum of a little girl something like this. Make a simple stretchy bracelet. Beautiful. And if you don't know if they're having a girl or a boy, Aquamarine pearl, could do that for Carol. We know that Carol's having a baby. Do you think it's a girl? Yeah, I'm thinking it probably is a girl. Yeah. What do you think, Mike?
I'm not really sure.
Mike's not sure. I haven't really spoken to you a lot today, Mike.
I know, yeah.
How are you?
Good.
Yeah? Good. Life treating you well. What are you having for your tea?
It's like a stir fry.
I love the fact that Mike always knows what he's having for his dinner.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, I've got a sandwich as well today.
You've got a sandwich?
Yes.
Hang on, whoa, stop the world. Mike has got a sandwich for lunch, folks. Mike has only ever had, in the history of Jewellery Maker, a yoghurt and an apple for his lunch.
And a banana sometimes.
And a banana sometimes as well, if he's just going to push the boat out.
Yeah.
But today, you've actually made a sandwich.
Salad and ham, yeah.
Ooh.
Salad and ham. Do you still have the apple and the yoghurt as well?
I've just got the banana.
Just the banana?
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, Mike. It's less lazy, isn't it?
I bought a little sandwich box and it was too small, so I had to cut it in half and layer it on top and squash it down a bit.
Oh no, he bought a sandwich box but it's too small, so he'd had to cut the sandwich in half, put it on top of each other and squash it down. Are you going to invest in a better sandwich box then?
I ordered it off a website and it was...
You ordered it off a website! Was it called? Did you do a search engine for sandwich box?
Yeah, it was a $7.50.
Oh, bless
and
you.
$4.50, and I got the $4.50. It's only for storing food, it's not a proper sandwich, it's sealable. And so, you know...
You do know that you can get them in shops as well, you don't have to get them online.
But I was doing a food shop, so I just ordered everything at once.
He was doing a food shop, so he just ordered everything at once. I think we are a little bit in love with you, little Michael. Little Mike. Little 30-year-old Mike has brought his own sandwiches in for his lunch and a nana. Oh! Anyway, these pearls, should we do them? They're 8 by 7 millimeters each. There you are, ladies. Mike's now got a lunch box.
You sound like a child.
Oh dear. Hi Margaret. Hi Christina, Maureen and Rosina. Now then, you all know the story that I tell you quite frequently about Jan, one of our guest designers. Yeah. The fact that she made a pearl and emerald piece of jewellery. It cost less than £17 to make and it was sold in a local jeweller's for 280. Jan's just bought 3 of these.
Says it all.
It's amazing, doesn't it? Jan is buying 3 of these. Are you seeing pound signs? Hello, Vicky. Hello, Stella. Hello, Catherine and Louise. Nicolette and Nicola and Sharon and Sylvia. Joyce, Faith, Christine and Maureen. Okay, let's do it. These are absolutely beautiful. OIR049. They're $6.95. They're $6.95. They're $6.95. Oh,
Great.
they're beautiful. OIR49. OIR049. Oh, 0800 644 645. Tina and Judith and Linda and Chrissy. Lots of anonymous shoppers and Jennifer and Diane. Like blossom pink, aren't they? Really pretty. Really, really pretty pink. A few more of you there on the phone line now at just $6.95 for full 38 centimetre strand. Okay, if we had any more texts in regarding the Aquamarine, Kim? No? We'd love you to text in, say how much you think this strand would be elsewhere, or indeed here at full price, but ideally elsewhere, I suppose, because we are incredibly low in price. This is genuine Aquamarine, one of the most sought after gemstones on the planet. Well, it's coming up as a PR offer for you at 12 o'clock, but I'm going to be revealing the price in about 5 minutes. Oh, however, we're moving to the kit, so should I just reveal the price now? Can I tell everybody it's going to be $8.95 now? $8.95. So for the price you thought it could be, you could get 3 and your delivery.
Absolutely.
$8.95. We're going to be releasing these. They're going to go on sale in 35 minutes. But right now we're going to go over to the final kit with Prue. Did you see that then? I'm blatantly going to fall on the floor today. Hello Matt, how are you, my lovely? I've missed you in my life. What's your news? This is Matt on everybody on cameras. What's your goss? You not only got any goss? Oh, right. How's that then? Lovely. Okay. Right. Let's have a look at this. What's this?
Oh, sorry.
Oh my God.
Sorry about that.
Can't get the stat.
It's busy here.
It is. It's a bustling hive of activity. Prue, 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 Prue. Oh, wow. And not just. Look at this design. They are stunning. They're absolutely stunning. Look at this necklace. Oh my goodness, so this is a twisted Kumihimo technique. Exquisite. Let me show you the back of this. Again, absolutely everything that Prue has used comes from, oh actually not absolutely everything, just, so it'll be the findings that you'd need to get as an extra, I see. But just the findings. But the wire is included. What a beautiful way of finishing off a Kumihimo braid. That's stunning. Then, wow. I love that. Big flower. Look at it as we go round. Isn't that fabulous? You're going to have to be really quick off the mark if you're wanting this kit, folks, because it is going very, very quickly. Another pair of earrings here. That's sweet. The proportion to the gemstones works beautifully. And then, this is sensational with the braid. It's just so wearable but elegant. And I'm thinking, swanning down the harbour in Sydney. Actually.
Oh, definitely.
And with this suit, Prue?
Definitely, yes. That would go down very, very well there.
Is it swanky in parts of the harbour area?
The harbour's a big place, a very big place, so some bits are fancy, some bits are not so fancy. So I'm not giving anything away.
Take a look at the back of this as well. Again, immaculately finished. Immaculate. So, the only thing added extra that Prue has used here are the earring findings and a clasp. But you could actually make everything because you're going to get the wire. Now, this is the Kumihimo collection. You've got 95 carats of the blue dyed quartz, which are the dinky 6 mils. Let me show you these gemstone strands. You're getting 4 strands of gemstones. They're beautiful. They're really beautiful. So you'll be getting 16 carats of the white agate. As stated on your screen, 95 carats of the 6mm quartz. You'll then be getting 10 carats of the aqua blue quartzite plain rounds that fussed at 2, so they're smooth at 2mm. And then these quite incredible quartzites in the aqua blue, which are 14 millimeters. All the strands are 38 centimeters in length. That colour is outstanding, and I do love those drop pearls as well to go with these. Okay, let's have a look at the other elements then that you also get in the kit, because you are going to get 3 different types of threading materials. Well, actually, no, you're going to get your 3 threading materials in terms of your 50 metre beading thread, 6 metre clear elastic, and 80 metres of monofilament. But in terms of your actual cords, you're going to get 3 varieties. Now, obviously, Prue, you've used them together then?
Yes, I've used them together and separately, yes, to get different textures, yes.
Fabulous. So the Eslon is in the green, and you're going to get 70 metres of the Eslon. In the chocolate brown, you're going to get 10 metres, and that's woven, and it's 1 millimetre. So that together is very mint choc chip, isn't it? And then you're also going to be getting the hemp cords, 9 metres on each. Okay. Then you're also going to be getting 10 metres of the 0.8 and 10 metres of the 0.4 in the antique bronze wire. This is going at speed, folks. Well, let's take another really good look at Prue's jewellery. Good luck. Free phone number 0800 644 645. Pardon? Yeah? This kit's £21.95. This kit is £21.95. Got quite a few in stock, so go for it. But already half the stock's gone, so actually we haven't got that many left. Free phone number, we've only got 60 left, 58 left now. Go for it, 0800 644 655. I find that stunning, absolutely stunning, and that's using the hemp cords. They braid beautifully, the Kumihimo stunningly. Remember, you do get all the wire as well. Lovely earrings, necklace, and then this one is fabulous. So, Prue, what technique are we going to learn?
Right, we're going to do the first one, the one that's here in between us.
This one.
And the reason I asked for some of the components in this kit was I wanted to show how you can use larger gemstones in your Kumihimo to get some quite different effects. And the great beauty of having wire included is that you can make the connections that you then can start your Kumihimo from. So we're going to start with that bar in the middle. It's basically a bar that the beads are carried on, and then we can use the loops at either end to start off the Kumihimo and have a really neat start to the Kumihimo. So what you do is you start with about a 20 centimetre piece of wire, and you need to form quite a large wrapped loop. The braid I'm using here uses 12 cords rather than 8, and 4 of them are going to be the waxed cord, which is quite a substantial size. And in fact, the Eslon I'm doubling up so that I've tripled up that so that I can have a more substantial braid there. So that's how you can make your braid different sizes.
Okay.
So make a nice big wrapped loop at one end using the widest part of your round nose pliers, so that you can get everything through. Just wrap it round and then finish it off, and obviously just tuck away that little piece as well so that it's neat. And now what you want to do to make the spirals on the beads, on the large gemstones, again you need another 20 centimetre piece of wire, and what you need to do is just by eye decide where about halfway comes so that you know, and then you're going to form a spiral at one end, and you do this by gripping the end relatively close, not right at the end, twisting it round, and then you'll find you've got a bit of a hook shape really, and you just want a really neat curve in the middle. So what you need to do is just snip off the flat bit to give you a better starting point, and then grip that curve and start your spiral. And the first part you want to have a closed spiral, by which I mean the wires are right next door to one another. And once you've started it off with your round nose pliers, you can continue with your flat nose pliers, just gripping the start of the spiral and twisting round. And then once you've been round about twice, then you want to have more of an open spiral. So the way to do this is to feed it in with your hands a little bit curved. So it's the same motion, but I don't want the wires to be right next to each other. I want to form a nice open spiral like that. And what you're aiming for is that by the time you reach that rough midpoint, your spiral is a bit bigger than the circumference of the gemstone you're using. So I need to go on a bit further, but I've got leeway. I'm not quite at the middle. I'm just going to make that a little bit bigger. And now you can see it is bigger, so that's good. Now I'm going to just straighten that rough bend out a little bit, and I'm going to repeat the action at the other end. So starting off with my hook shape and just snipping away. So I've got a little curve to start with, and then gripping and starting that spiral off with the round nose pliers. So again, a close spiral to start with, and then once I've been around a couple of times, I start to open it up. And the look you're aiming for, you don't need to be totally regular with this. You're aiming for a fairly organic look, because you're going to repeat this over as many beads as you want to. I've used 5 in the front there. And again, you need to just keep an eye on it, make sure that that spiral is going to be a little bit bigger. That's not the prettiest spiral, but it'll be fine once it's on, as you'll see. So we end up with the sort of S shape. Now you need to bend it over into a sort of clamshell shape, like that. Just push the ends out a tiny bit, so they're a little bit curved, so it really is a bit of a clamshell. And then taking your bar, thread it through the bottom part of the clamshell, then through the gemstone, then through the top. And then with your fingers just manipulate it into shape. Now at the moment it looks a little bit big, so what you need to do is grip both ends with your fingers and just twist in towards the spiral, so that will tighten up the spiral so it sits closely to the bead, so you're spiraling opposite the... Haven't you?
No. I've always done mine and sort of just tried to squidge it, but actually twist it.
So it's better to make it big and then twist it down to shape, rather than, you can do it the other way, make the spiral a bit smaller and massage it out, but I think this is much easier. My hands are a little bit slippery, but I seem to have got it pretty much there. And so you need to repeat that with the other beads in the front. And if you're doing them all in one go, do put them onto a piece of wire while they're waiting, because otherwise you'll find the holes won't quite line up. So they're all lined up. You know, once the bead on the inside has moved around, it's not impossible, but it's not so easy to...
Right tip.
Yeah, exactly. But I've just remembered, I just need to put, I wanted to put one smaller round in between.
The Aquamarine would be a lovely asset to this kit as well, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. There we go. So, and you continue, you can do whatever pattern you want. Maybe it would look quite sweet with 3 in a row, so you can vary it there. Alright, so I'm going to stop there just with 3 on, and so at the other end, and again you may want to put another smaller one, or pop a pearl on, or whatever. You can do some lovely designs with this technique. And then you want to make again another reasonably large wrapped loop to accommodate all the cords. And snip it off, and obviously neaten it up with your pliers so there are no loose bits.
Fab.
So the next stage is to get your cords in, and I wanted quite a substantial braid there, so I decided I was going to do a round braid using 12 of the slots, and I'm going to use, they're going to be doubled over in this situation, so I've taken 4 of the wax cord of 1 meter, and then I've got 6 of the eslon of 1 meter, and I thread them through one of the loops. The easiest way to do this is is just by taking another couple of cords and popping them through. And massaging them through. There we go. So that I've got my cords through that tight gap. And then I just need to organize my cords like so. Take out the second, so that I've got the bar in the middle dangling on all of those cords.
Yeah.
And then it's quite straightforward. Simply.
Oh, can that act like your weight as well?
Yes,
then?
yes,
Great.
absolutely, yes, doubles up. So for this one, I'm going to use 12 cords. So I'm just going to position them in pairs around the disc. I know that's not quite how I wanted it. Here we go. Evenly, more or less evenly around the disc. And then for the thinner cords, Eslon, I wanted to have 3 in each slot. There we go, 3 there. And then same again on the other side, put the cords opposite. And although you've got more cords, you're using more slots, the action for this particular braid is exactly the same. So I'm just going to put those on that side. And then there we go. So they just need to be roughly evenly, they're not so even, maybe those should be there, spread out around the disc. And then it's exactly the same as if you only had 8 cords. You do the same action, but instead of moving a quarter turn, you're moving just round to the next pair, which is a bit less than a quarter. So top down, bottom up, turn, top down, bottom up, turn, and that will give you that spiral where you've got one band of the wax cord makes a wider band than the thinner banding of the Eslon. So you carry on like that until you've got enough of a braid to make one side of your necklace. Once you get to that point, simply remove the braid from the disc, tie it quickly in an overhand knot to stop it unraveling. Bind the end with a little bit of thread of some sort. Secure the end with a little bit of glue just to keep all those ends tucked in. If you don't do that, you can find it can get a bit whiskery and a bit difficult to attach anything. And then for this particular necklace, because I had so much lovely wire, I decided to use a Wags Y cone as the cone, which I've made already here. I don't know if we have time to show how to do a Wags Y cone, but they...
Have we, Ken? Yes, we have.
We have, right. Good. I love Y cones.
I do.
So, what you need to do is you're going to use the hole at the tip of the Y cone, and what you need to make sure is that in some way you have some way of pulling that end out. So the easiest way I find is to make sure that your first turn leaves a really big loop, that you have enough room to get your cutters in so that you can cut the cone free.
Yeah, really good tip.
Otherwise you can get it stuck on the Y cone. You only do that once, I guess. So my first turn is going to be quite big like that. Just push it up into place. And that's going to be snipped off. And then what you do is feed in with your non-dominant hand the wire, and you turn the Y cone rather than the wire. If you try to turn the wire, you will end up with quite a twisted effect. So all you do then is start to coil. And because of the shape of the Y cone, because you're going from the narrow end to the wider end, you'll find that you get beautiful coils really sitting in neatly, because the natural action is for the wire to go as small as possible. Then when you get to the size you want, I'm going to do a little spiral at the end to match the spirals elsewhere in this necklace. So you need about 2.5 centimeters. Snip that off, and then with your round nose pliers, exactly as before, make your spiral. And this time you want a closed spiral, so you want to just do the first couple with your round nose pliers, and then taking your flat nose pliers. And it's easier to do this while the Y cone is, well, the wire is still on the Y cone, because you've got something to, you're not going to distort the shape of
You've got
the
a good lever.
Exactly, yes. So do it just, this is just a decorative thing, you don't have to do this, you can just tuck the end under if you want to. There we go, and then squash it down. And then to remove it, all you need to do is find that first loop that is loose and snip it. Like that. Then remove the excess wire, and then you have your little cone, your lovely little cone. You just trim off the loose, the top and bottom. Oh, sorry, not the bottom, you made a beautiful spiral on the bottom. You just trim off the top so that it's neat. There we go. And so that ties in really neatly with the front of the necklace.
Gorgeous.
And then quite simply, to fix on your clasp, all you need to do,
I'll show you the back of there again.
and on that one I've actually used the wire to make a little clasp of my own, but you can also just as easily fix on a clasp from a findings kit. So what I'm doing now is just pushing the wire through the braid on this side of the binding. Now this can be a tiny bit fiddly, that you get through in the end. Bring it up to the top, twist it round to secure it, snip off any excess you might have. I don't seem to have any there. Attach your cone, slide on your cone, and I like to finish it off with a little round like that, and then quite simply form a wrapped loop, which you can either use as part of your clasp, or you can just use with the jump ring to attach a clasp to it, like that, and snip it off. And so that basically is how you do the ending.
Stunning. Prue, thank you so much. That was beautiful design and perfectly executed, as always. Gorgeous designs, Prue. Gorgeous colours in the kit, also from Deborah in Pennsylvania.
Oh.
Deborah in Pennsylvania.
Hi, Deborah.
I love Pennsylvania. Do you know Deborah in Pennsylvania? Oh, do you?
I think I do, yes. Well, I dare say there are an awful lot of Deborahs in Pennsylvania, but I think I know this one.
How exciting.
If not, I wish I did.
Yeah. Hello, Gemma in Somerset. Beautiful jewellery, Prue. Thank you, Gemma. And another one. Hi, Lucy and Prue. I'm just about to have a go at my first beaded Kumihimo bracelet. I love this medium and glad I found it through JM from Ange. Hello, lovely. Wow, wow, Prue. All your designs look like they would be so expensive to buy in any shop. They are beautiful. That's from Karen. And the final one in right now. Oh, Prue. This is from Patsy in Suffolk. I love all the designers' work, but yours is stuff that I covet every single piece. Neat, colourful and brilliantly wearable.
Well, thank you very much indeed. They're very kind words.
She's a lovely lady. She's also got connections in Sydney Harbour, so I'm really being extra nice to her.
It might
now.
be the rotten part of Sydney Harbour, of course.
It might be the rotten part of Sydney Harbour, hey. Right, that kit, just a couple left at $21.95. We have also, I'm going to leave you to your challenge, we have got coming up the PR offer, flapping, coming up in 11 minutes. It will be on this dodgy chair, the Aquamarine. We're going to be doing it for $8.95. We're going to be releasing it in about 11 minutes. It will go on sale in 11 minutes, and I know it's going to sell out like that. Okay, let's do the gold-plated stone silver bezel strand featuring black. All right, okay, yeah. I have never seen bezel set gemstones here at Jewellery Maker in 9 carat yellow gold plated 925 sterling silver. Oh, they just look like they should be sold in Harrods or Fortnum and Mason or Harvey Nicks, don't they? Don't they? And why wouldn't they? Because you're looking at genuine, amazing black onyx, bezel set in a 9 carat yellow gold plated 925 solid sterling silver bezel. They've got a very Art Deco feel to them. Prue, what would you do with these? Because whatever you do, I'd copy. No pressure.
You know, I'd love to have a play with some of that twisted wire, and I think on a very simple twisted wire collar type of necklace.
So basically just make a simple talk.
Yes, I think so. And I think possibly 3 on there. Because the great thing about those sort of gemstones is we jewellery makers can do many things, but unless you have silversmithing skills and tools, you can't do that.
That's such a good point. It's not like you're looking at something and going, oh no, I can just do that at home.
No.
It's very, very different, because these are absolutely encased with lavish gold and silver and a really premium black onyx. This is a type of look that you would expect to see. I've got this from Linda, actually, resident designer Linda, the Sunday supplements. You know, at the start of the Sunday supplements, they tend to have themes and just beautiful pieces. So like this size, on beautiful pieces, there'll be a photographed fabulous jacket and a piece of jewellery and an umbrella and a vase and just really stylish, beautiful pieces. Yeah. And something like this would be styled and put on a page like that. They have an air of decadence and they look hellishly expensive. And elsewhere, hey, they really could be, because you are getting black onyx that could be being sold for so much more elsewhere, but you're getting it directly from the source when you're getting it from us here. Now, we have taken the onyx and we've actually encased it in your 925 sterling silver 9 carat yellow gold plate in-house. And because we've done it in-house, we've dramatically kept the cost down. The code is TMDL73. Kathleen, Denise, Maureen and lots of anonymous shoppers and Margaret, are you ready? And everybody else out there. And there is a real 1920s flair to these. Real beautiful, pure decadence and elegance. Valentine's Day is just around the corner. We can guarantee delivery for Valentine's Day. So guys, if you're umming and ahhing about what to get your loved one for Valentine's Day, how about if they're a jewellery maker, you get them something like this, where you've got that air of decadence and elegance. Beautiful. Because let's face it, a jewellery maker is much more likely to prefer indulgent elements to work with than ready-made jewellery. Hello Frankie, one of our guest designers is there. Hello my lovely, I haven't seen you in ages, I hope you are. And got lots of anonymous shoppers and Margaret, Dawn and Yulia, Patricia and Kathleen. $34.95, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, encased in this purity of gold and silver, 9 carat yellow gold, covering that 925 sterling silver, and just one of those in a design and you get your money back. They are sublime and elegant, and you've got your 925 sterling silver, 9 carat yellow gold spaces in between to be using in your designs as well. A few more of these still available in stock, Visa, MasterCard and PayPal. They have got, oh, such an air of expense. That is exquisite. Shall I just pop these up to my neckline again? Stunning. Absolutely stunning. But right now, just as lots of people are umming and ahhing whether to check out their baskets or not, let's head on over to the Wall of Fame. Okay, so here we are with our final entries for today, and the first one is 126. Oh, gorgeous! It's going to go with everything. This is from Sue in Oldham. Oh, loads of my family live in Oldham. The Newbank Garden Centre, they've got one in Oldham as well, haven't they? Because they used to talk about the one in Bury and this one in Oldham. Hi everyone, here's my entry for the Wall of Fame. Not sent any entries in there for a while, as I've been looking after my mother who suffered an accident in October last year. Goodness me. Oh, hun. She goes on to say that she's just passed away and she's still in shock. Oh, my darling, we are sending you so much love.
Oh, yeah.
This is the first piece that I've done and I really enjoyed making it. It's the one thing I can do and not think about anything but the gemstones. I have a wedding commission in September, so thought I would practice some techniques. Can I just say a big thank you to everyone, especially Carol, who's had me laughing many times with her singing. And without you, life would be very different, and you don't realise how many people you touch. So thank you to all at JM. That's from Sue in Oldham. Sue, your design is stunning, and we are sending you a huge amount of love.
Yeah.
Huge. I know everybody is sending love and light to you.
And I've got entry 127.
With a little friend.
A little friend and a beautiful necklace. And this is from Suzanne Devine. I mean, what a wonderful name.
Oh, wow.
She's bound to do beautiful jewellery with a name like that. Hi all, fab shows and bargains as usual. My entry this week is made with orange agate coins and clear quartz, all from JM. My baby meerkat is modelling with it. Good luck to all in the draw. Love from Suzanne. That's gorgeous. He models it well, doesn't he?
Yes, very well. I love it. Your design, by the way, is stunning. Very wearable and very elegant indeed. Beautiful. Well done, Han. This is stunning as well. It's a really beautiful and wearable combination of colour. It's really classy. 128. This is from Debbie Harris. Hello, lovely. Hi, everyone at JM. My Wall of Fame this week is a green aventurine carved roses set in sterling silver, all from Jewellery Maker. Wow. Love the shows and would love a win and greatly aid my purse and benefit my wish list too. Good luck to all and keep up the good work. And that's from Debbie Harris in Surrey. Debbie, stunning. Really stunning.
Yes,
128. Good luck.
They look nice as what I'm wearing.
It would look. Was that a bit of a hint through? How cheeky!
And I've got number 129.
And that would look very nice with what I'm wearing.
It would, yes. And this is from Siobhan Goldborn. Hi, my name is Siobhan. This is my first attempt at using the new wire ribbon.
Wow.
Used rice pearls on the necklace and baroque pearls inside the bracelet. All bought from JM except the clasp. Please see picture attached. And we do see, and it's gorgeous. And that's 129.
Really gorgeous, and well done to you. And then the final one for today is 130. Oh, Kumihimo. This is from Caroline in Maidstone. I wanted
Caroline.
to share. Is there anybody you don't know, Prue, quite frankly? I wanted to share my Kumihimo accident with you. What? For this week's entry to the Wall of Fame. I was trying to make a lariat-style necklace that Prue had done previously, but when I got to the end of my course, it was just too short. So, not to be discouraged, I decided to double up and stitch the cultured pearls I had spare from a necklace I'd already made in the middle of two pieces of braid. JM pearls are just beautiful. I'm really pleased with how this turned out. What do you think? I would love Prue's opinion too, but not sure when she is next on a morning show. Good luck to everyone in this week's draw. Well, Caroline, you've timed it absolutely perfectly, hun. So, Prue, what do you think?
I think that's absolutely brilliant, and I think the great thing is that things didn't work out the way you expected them to. You thought outside the box, and you've made something absolutely stunning there. And I think once you take a needle and thread to your Kumihimo, you know, you can do amazing things like this. You can do things that you didn't think possible. I think that's fabulous, and I think we'll be seeing a lot more like that.
Gorgeous, Caroline. Well done to you. So, right. It's time. We're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, the Aquamarine, we've already told you, is going to be $8.95, so be there. It's going on sale in a tick. Let's go.
Aquamarine is one of the world's most popular and well-known gemstones, often found with great clarity in a light yet energetic blue. Aquamarine is a real favourite of many gem collectors. As a member of the beryl family, aquamarine's characteristic pale blue colour is created by the presence of iron. Gemstones that are coloured by nature in this way are known as allochromatic. This birthstone for March is highly sought after for its clarity, transparency and undeniable calmness. Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order for just 50p and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from the genuine gemstone company.
Aquamarine is a member of the beryl family. So this family is named after its chemical composition, beryllium aluminium silicate. Aquamarine itself is a lovely light blue to deep green colour, and as such is named after the sea, aquamarine. Sailors in sort of myths and legends or in history used to offer aquamarine as a token to the sea to ensure safe passage as they travelled. Aquamarine can be found in many locations, but it's often discovered in Brazil, Madagascar and also Zambia. Aquamarine can be identified not only by its iron colour, but also due to the fact this stone has inclusions within it which are called rain. Now these are tubular structures that contain sometimes liquid filled, but they are very, very unique to aquamarine itself.
Okay, so we're going to be able to put this on sale imminently. Okay, it's a PR offer. This is genuine natural aquamarine. It's absolutely outstanding and it's so collectible, and to get this quality and the continual colour naturally that you're seeing here is massive news. So you're going to get 30 carats. Now they're 4mm rounds. Excuse me, I'm stuck here. 4mm rounds are perfect for if you want to introduce gemstones into Kumihimo. We've got loads of you there. Confirm your purchase. You know it's going to be $8.95. We're going to sell out. Okay, let's do it. So 4mm stunning rounds. Now aquamarine is called March's birthstone. You know it's going to be $8.95, folks. This is a PR offer. This is not implying worth or value. Please don't think that this is, you know, I'm going to tune in tomorrow and be able to get that aquamarine for $8.95. You're just not. You're just not. Now we've got over 150 straight away in baskets. Check them out. You're going to miss out. You're going to miss out. We've got over 200 in baskets now. Okay, we've only got 300 available, over 200 are in baskets now. Check your baskets out, you're going to be missing out. The phone lines have gone absolutely bonkers as well. It's on a first come first served basis, and I would highly recommend that you multi-buy on this. We're about to sell out. $8.95 Visa, MasterCard and PayPal. It's a full 38cm strand of aquamarine, completely natural. It's amazing for $8.95. How many left? Okay. 250 are in baskets, but we've only got 100 available. When you put it in your basket, it's a bit like having a wish list. You've got to check it out in order to claim yours, and we're at high risk of most people missing out that have put them in their baskets, especially when we've got people buying 5 at a time. Many people are. Yeah, well done, Linda. Well done, Jay. Check your baskets out, folks. Check your baskets out. Has it gone? We don't know. We don't know, because that went so quickly. Our quantity has stayed static. So basically, if you're able to check it out in the basket and do your transaction, you've got it. If you're on the phone lines and you're able to complete a transaction, you've got it. And if you're not able to, I'm afraid it'll have gone. It's on a first come first served basis. How many now? We don't know. Don't know. Wow. Can I show you the silver pearls with those? Thank you very much for that. Claire's basically singing Purple Rain theme tune to anything, so it's now silver pearls, silver pearls. That was not good. That was my guitar impression. If you had closed your eyes, Amelia, this is Amelia, our fabulous floor manager, everybody, who has run 4 miles to work today.
It's 4.5 actually, I found out from it.
4.5 miles. Do you and Ed live close to each other?
We do, very close, just up the road, but we've never actually become tea buddies, so I think that needs to be dealt with.
That needs to be dealt with.
Yes,
so,
it does.
should you ever... Mind you, he comes in at a different time of day, but Ed does cycling, and you did cycling.
I did.
So why are you now running? Because you're doing the mud thing?
I am, I'm doing the mud thing, so I just want to become a bit of a stronger runner, I think, yeah. I want to be able to...
Yeah, I'm going to be doing the mud thing.
Are you?
As a spectator.
Oh, you're bringing
I'm bringing you hot chocolate and booze for when you finish.
They're having a little after party as well, so you'll have to come along.
Oh, I'm there. You don't have to invite me, I'm there.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Jacuzzi.
A jacuzzi, I don't do jacuzzis, they scare me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't tell you why they scare me, but I don't like them.
Find out then.
I saw it on a watchdog programme once. Don't ever go in a jacuzzi. If you want to know reasons why, I'll message you later. Right, my friend, you drive me potty. Where should we go to next? Let's do the silver pearls. Silver pearls, silver pearls. 7x5. Aren't they just delightful? Prue, what are you thinking about these?
I think they're lovely, and if you got the first kit, they'd look lovely in that bracelet.
Yeah, they would. And then they also set that abalone off differently again, don't they? Ooh.
Yeah. Lovely combination.
So, we're looking at pearls, an approximate 7x5. Now the problem is, Kimbo, you've done pearls at a very low price today, so you've set a precedent. So what are you thinking? What? That was really attractive, wasn't it? Right, folks, you know how you just got that Aquamarine at a ridiculous bargain price? These are genuine freshwater culture pearls, and you're getting them for $6.95. Right, add them to your order, 1 post and packaging price. Are you all right, Kim? She's basically just trashing everything today. You've got a few days off, so you just don't care. Okay. Well done, Bridget. Lots of anonymous shoppers, and Francesca and Pat, Elaine. Check out your baskets. $6.95. They did look beautiful with the Aquamarine, didn't they? Do we know where we're at with the Aquamarine? It has sold out. There's a surprise. Not. Stunning silver pearls. Stunning. With the Aquamarine, because it said it sold out, and a lot of you will be wanting it and you'll have missed out, can I advise that you keep checking on the website? Probably give it every couple of hours or so, because sometimes we do get them pop back into stock. People change their mind, so they haven't even left the building, but then we've got stock available again. So it is worth checking, and we did have a lot of people seriously multi-buying, and maybe some people go, oh, I've just ordered 5, actually I only want 3. Now I'm thinking about it, and you can get a refund there on the day, so before they've left the building, might be worth having a look. Right, these however are only $6.95. We're going to do the, which ones did you say, sorry? Oh, they're here. They look beautiful in that black bust, actually. Let me put them over here. Five by 7 millimeters. YERO34. Okay, we've got quite limited stock on these. They have been seen before. These aren't new. They are or they're not? No, I was going to say. Yeah, they're not new, but there are only a few remaining. They're gorgeous. Really beautiful colour. They're a true peach pearl, because sometimes peach pearls can look a bit orange, can't they? This is a really true, delicate, fresh peach. Looks amazing with antique bronze wire. Stunning pearlescence on there. Okay, you ready? Go on then, Kimbo. $6.95. Basically, she's just destroying the prices of everything. $6.95. Oh, we'll do that for $6.95. $6.95 for genuine freshwater culture pearls. They are a really beautiful hue. Hello, Phil and Cheryl, Bridget, Rosalind and Carol. Hello, Liz and Sue. Can I just tell you as well, I'm very excited about this afternoon. I am going over to our charity channel, Equal World, this afternoon, as I do most Tuesdays, and record for, because I don't know if you know, Equal World is completely, all the profits go to charity, so it's amazing. This afternoon, I'm really excited and honoured to be recording an interview for the new release of director Ollie's album. I'm really, really excited for him. Pardon? It will possibly be released tomorrow, but I'm going to let you know on Facebook. I'll let you know on the link. Go for it, because all of the proceeds are going to Birmingham City Children's Hospital. I think it's Birmingham City rather than Birmingham Children's Hospital. So it's incredible, because obviously his little girl was born very prematurely and had amazing care. So I will keep you posted on Facebook, because I know a lot of you, we've talked about it on the show a lot before, haven't we? And I know a lot of you have followed his music on my Facebook page as well as his. So I'll keep you posted on when it's actually going to be going live on screen. It's really exciting for him. So $6.95, folks. YER034. And by the way, if you need anything other than jewellery making products, anything, have a look on the Equal World website. They are incredible deals to be had. There are everything you can imagine. I bought a slow cooker with 3 slow cookers in it the other day. And the prices are incredible, because a lot of big businesses are actually donating, or we get things at ridiculous low prices, so then there's a bigger profit margin, so then there's more money to go to the charity. It's great for gifts. I did most of my Christmas shopping there. It's brilliant. 0800 644 655. Right. We are now going to go to a gemstone. Oh, my word. I love these. They are extraordinary. The one in the center is particularly ridiculously amazing. I'll show you that way around. Okay. These are Peruvian opals. Look at the size of them. And they go from an 11 by 6 up to an incredible drop of a 19 by 8. Now that is an average. I would say that drop is actually, it is definitely longer. 1,000,000% it's longer. In fact, I'm going to measure that one. You're going to be, that's the average you're seeing on screen. Yeah, that's 52 millimeters. That one's just showing off, really, isn't it? So your average, because obviously they're all, this is natural opal, or Peruvian opal, unless otherwise stated, is completely natural. So you're looking at 130 carats, and you get a very, very, very different look of opal when you venture to Peru. You've got some incredible blues. Look, 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 look. Mesmerizing. Teal. as well as a lighter blue in there. They really are amazing strands. Now again, with this strand, you've been able to get such an incredible carat weight and volume of opals because we've gone directly to Peru to get the opals. Directly to Peru, and then brought directly to our workshops in Jaipur in India. The girls are just having a moment of saying, oh look, there's Lionel saying hello. Hello. I love him. LGRU42, I can thank the fabulous Mike for that mug. He looks really pleased about it. Right, look at that as a statement piece. With these Peruvian opals, Prue, what are you thinking?
I love the look of them there, just to really get the effect of that really long one in the middle. But you don't have to use all of them. Like, you could just use maybe 7, an odd number obviously, so you've got even on each side, and then take chain up on either side.
Oh, yeah.
Then you've got the rest to use for something else.
What do you think you'd use the spaces in between?
I think you want something very plain. I think possibly clear quartz, because there's so much going on in the surface of those gemstones. You don't want to take anything away. Maybe just really silver. Dinky gizmo.
Coil.
Yes,
really dinky. Basically the size of the tubes that are there now, that are the glass tubes that are separating them. Beautiful. Now these have previously been on offer at $19.95, which is ridiculous, but we're going to do a clearance price on them. Good luck for that carat weight, and remember you've got your 30-day money-back guarantee, free DVD and booklet with your first purchase. This is too good to miss out on. You ready? $11.95. They're $11.95. It's genuine natural opal all the way from Peru. Exquisite. And I love Peruvian opal because it just looks completely organic. It's Kim's favourite gemstone at the moment.
It's got my name in it.
And it has got your name in it. Therefore, everybody should buy it because it's got Prue's name in it.
Peruvian opal.
Peruvian opal. Tell you, you're on fire today, woman. I love you. $11.95. Buy them because they've got Prue's name in them. Sort of. Peru. Got loads of you getting these. Can I see the call screens, please? Thank you very much. Hello, Margaret. Hello. Oh, Margaret, you're in Cornwall. Hazel, you're in Cornwall as well. Oh, I'm so desperate for a fix. I have to go down weekend after next. I nearly spilt Lionel everywhere. As in my cup of tea. What's the matter? Claire, my director's just gone, I've got such a bad stitch. You've had it for 2 hours. Go and have a little run. Okay, let's go to... Now then, this is an incredible cacophony of colour and decadence. Now, they're all gemstone strands of distinction. They're amazing. Amazing. I was only saying on the show probably last week that I haven't hardly seen any sunstone around recently, and here we have 2 strands along with 2 strands of garnets. Check these out. Now we've got some beautiful jewellery that's been made here by Susan Jackson Guest. Have a look at this. The combination of the 2 gemstones together, because obviously you're about to buy them 2 strands of garnet. Pardon? Right. Okay, that's an example if you just use these gemstones, but I'm thinking those garnets on some black, the garnets with the bezel set black onyx that we had earlier would be incredible. The sunstone with moonstone, with pearls. Well, you're about to get one of the biggest savings of the day. For 4 luxury strands, you've got a 40cm strand of the rhodolite garnets in the nuggets, a 28 centimetre 28 centimetre length strand in the irregular plain drops, a 38 centimetre strand of the sunstone in the nuggets, and a 34 centimetre strand of the sunstone in the plain drops. You're going to get a lot of gemstone and high-end gemstone. I think these are the dinkiest, but I absolutely adore them. They are beautifully formed, and they are pretty much top drilled. So again, if you are adding gemstones into your Kumihimo, and again, top drilled, perfect for Kumihimo, perfect, perfect, perfect. ZLGC87, are you ready? We're doing $14.95 for that. Right, this is a high-end, let's get it collection. Add it onto your order, one post and packaging price all day. Go for it. Do you know, our postage and packaging, to have everything sent to you, cost less than it did for when I popped into a very well-known department store yesterday to pick up some makeup. I was in there for less than 20 minutes and it cost me £3.50 to park. $2.95, you can have everything sent to you and you don't have to even think about your petrol. Not yesterday, whenever it was, 2 days ago. I saw a place the other day. It cost £1 for 6 minutes. £1 for 6 minutes. £1 for 6 minutes. It's not a random amount. £1 for 6 minutes to park. No. Anyway, that's my rant over. My point is, our post and packaging, you don't have to think about your petrol, and for the amount of shopping you can do from the privacy of your own home, and then the delivery, it's amazing value for money. It's better to sit at home and shop than it is to venture out. It's going to cost you less having it delivered. Oh, 0800 644. Oh, 0800 644 655. Okay, let's move on to, beautiful, flew out. Which one, sorry, box number 3. Oh, hello, I've been looking at these from the moment I arrived in the studio this morning, and it's a bit of a colour pop, a colour pizzazz and a colour bang. I think they'd look great. What colour are they, Claire? No, but what colour are they? She's singing her Purple Rain Prince song, but obviously now saying Purple Rain. Took a little while for her to realise what I was saying there, though. It's a magnesite collection. I've just put the abalone shell in there to show you how beautifully it works alongside it. It's fab, isn't it? Right, so the magnesite is an amazing gemstone that takes colour brilliantly, and it's dyed in there and the colour is not coming out. Okay, so you've got 4 strands of genuine gemstones. 100 carats of the puffy ovals 12 by 8, 150 carats of the rondelles 8 by 5, 180 carats of the drops 12 by 8, and 70 carats of the cubes at 4 millimeters. Now they're all 38 centimeters in length. AWGC38. Okay. It's on a first come first served basis because we're going to do a steal of a bargain. Looks a little bit more blue on your screen than it. Can trust me, it's a really true purple. Oh, go on, just do it for less. Yeah, you can do it under that. Right, $11.95, not staying there. Go on, Kim, do it. $9.95 for all 4 strands. So you're basically looking at £2.50 a strand of genuine gemstones. Great colour on these, really great colour on these. And really true purple. I think it's looking quite blue on your screens, if I'm completely honest, but this is a really true purple. $9.95, folks, for all 4 strands. We are busy, busy, busy today. Okay, let's go to... Oh, I was hoping to say that one. Okay. Now, you need these. You need to be jumping on the phone lines. You need this in your life, because if you make this chair. I haven't broken it. I sat on it this morning. It was already broken. I put my arm on it. It was already broken. Okay, you're going to get, I think it's, gosh, there's a hive of activity about these. They're lovely. They're too tinkly jangly around, don't they? Huh? Sounds like part of Christmas's sleigh bells. He is a little while away, isn't he? So Charlie, the other morning, we were driving over a bridge that we drive over frequently to get into the town where we live, and he went, "Hello ducks, Happy New Year." Yeah. So you're going to get 50 pairs of each. Hello, Danny. Your late show producer is in the house. What are you up to? $50 pairs of the 9-carat yellow gold plated copper, 50 pairs of the 925 sterling silver plated copper, and 50 pairs of the 9-carat rose gold plated copper. So MKGC82, 150 pairs of shepherd hooks in total. Now you'll have also seen many, many times on the shows that you don't just have to use shepherd hooks for earrings, but obviously a lot of designers also manipulate these to then turn them into clasps. So you are looking at 150 pairs, so 300 shepherd hooks. That's a lot. Pardon? We're going to do $9.95 for all of them. 150 pairs for $9.95. I'm having a cup of tea about that. Oh, I'm having my brew. Working out at 6 pence per pair. Isn't that crazy, Prue?
You can't beat it. And if you get a bead scoop, as the person on the Wall of Fame did, sorry, I can't remember your name, but that's just a brilliant way to make loads of really individual earrings.
That's so true. That is so, so true. Hello, Rosalind and Carol, lots of anonymous shoppers. Susan, hello, yes, and Hara, how are you, lovely? And Carol, and Bridget, and Janine, and Marion, and Fran. Again, lots more anonymous shoppers. And we have been talking throughout the show, incidences that you may have ever had with a seagull. I have been, oh, I can tell you something that happened to me with a seagull. I was lying on a beach in Portugal with my husband, and I was in a bikini. Okay? Picture the scene. Gorgeous. No, don't picture my body in a bikini because that's horrendous. But beautiful beach. Okay, beautiful beach. The sea. I'm lying, sunbathing in a bikini with my husband before I had a child. So I'm in a bikini. Suddenly, all over my torso, splat. Thing is, my husband was so gracious, he immediately started trying to get it off for me. And he was worried, I was like, but it felt like, because he was like, oh, but I was like, you're rubbing it in. And it was a seagull. A seagull on my torso, and then I had to go in the sea. I just thought, oh, so you'll never catch me in a bikini ever again anyway. But since then, yeah, be warned. So there's my seagull story. I've had my fish and chips stolen out my hands when I was about 8 years old in Blackpool. But I think my favourite story of the day has got to be Mark, who texted in to say that his dad's false teeth fell out and the seagull took off with them. Oh! Seagull stories, Mike.
I don't really have any kind of encounters with seagulls.
You don't have encounters with seagulls?
I haven't had any.
You're missing out, mate. Missing out.
I don't like them, but...
You don't like them? Are you seagullist?
Yeah, and I hate pigeons as well.
You're not a fan of pigeons either? You're not a fan of what's some people referred to as a flying rat?
It is. That's what they are.
I'm not saying that's the opinion of everybody. Amelia, have you ever had an encounter with a seagull?
Nothing that exciting, just, you know, chip thievery.
Chip thievery?
Yeah.
Chip thievery.
Yeah.
Well, Prue, when she lived in Australia, in the Sydney Harbour, the rough bit. Maybe or maybe not.
Oh, I do have an exciting story.
Amelia's just woken up and decided, come on then.
Oh, no, you can relate it to me.
No, come on, it's okay. Come on. Hi, Carol.
Hello.
Make sure you have your story at the ready if you've ever had an encounter with a seagull.
No, it was just very quickly that I was on a lovely beach in Melbourne and...
What's with this? I'm name-dropping Australia today, you lot.
No, I feel the Australian love too. But I was having some chips and the seagulls descended as they do. But yeah, I just got fantastic photos. I was like, you know, kind of snapping away. Took about 100
You
photos.
were being harassed by seagulls and you thought, I'm going to take photos of this.
So yeah, I got some like really cool swoopy pictures.
Could you maybe try and track those down and find them for us?
I did on my computer, yeah.
Yeah, we're excited to see those. Coral, have you ever had a dreadful experience with a seagull?
No.
Basically, these shepherd hooks are flying out, and we just need to bide time while everyone checks out their baskets. So we're talking about seagulls. No, Coral's... Your sister did? What happened to your sister?
She was eating a sandwich and it came down and took it off her.
She was eating a sandwich and the seagull just came down and took it off her? Yeah? Oh, actually, no, I had some more food taken off me and an ice cream in Padstow, in the harbour, if anyone's sat in the harbour in Padstow along the wall, like you do. Oh. I had a customer walk out of my beauty shop and a pigeon flew over and ploop right on her new coiffure.
Oh no.
Oh, sissy! See, what do you do? Did you offer a wash and blow dry? Ooh. Well, it's supposed to be good luck though, isn't it? That's the biggest pile of trash, because if you had good luck, you'd never get plopped on again, would you really? Thanks for that, Sissy. Oh, lovely imagery for us there. Right. Where should we go to next then, Kimbo? Oh, now then, yeah, we've got those fabulous gift bags, haven't we? They're not there, Poppet. Nope.
They're on the black table.
No, Kim's saying it's not those ones. Take a look. We're looking at satin bags here. In the pink, the lilac, the blue and the ivory. Now, your sizes are going from the largest one, it's a 16 by 22. We then go down to a 15 by 22, a 15 by 20, a 14 by 20, a 14 by 22, a 12 by 6. Oh, I see, they're all slightly different depending on the colours. So let me start again. So you'll get a 16 by 22, a 15 by 22, a 14 by 20, a 12 by 16, an 11 by 15, and a 10 by 12. So these are lovely satin bags, And we talk a lot about when you're selling your jewellery how lovely it is to be able to give a nice little gift bag, but how about actually storing your own jewellery as well? Thank you, Amelia, with full sound effects, delivering the bags. I've mentioned this before when presenting these, and I now own them for this exact reason, that a friend of mine really inspired me to pack differently. And she's one of these people who, well, she doesn't have children, so maybe that's why her house is so perfect and beautiful and organised. But she sprays perfume on things before she packs them, and she wraps things in tissue paper and things when she's going away, she's travelling. She's just one of these, yeah. Debbie Bulford's in here, and she's just gone, One of them. She's one of them, Debbie. She's one of them. Debbie Bulford is your fabulous designer this afternoon with Ed. So, you've just really lovely for gifts of any ilk, maybe not even something that you've made, but you're just looking for a lovely, lovely gift bag. The price it's going to be for these, I don't think you could even get paper. I honestly don't think you'd get the paper equivalent. A good quality, lovely bag for what we're going to be able to do these satin bags for. So you're going to get 20 that go from a 6x8. Oh, sorry, I said the lot this morning was 10x12 before. I do apologise. It's 6x8. Up to a 16x22. You get 5 of each colour. They're all lined in the black. Okay. And they're lovely and soft. So that'd be great for favours for a wedding, wouldn't they? And actually, to be honest, these could work really nicely as bags for bridesmaids, couldn't they? There's a pale pink one, Kim. You could have that one for yours. Okay, you should usually be looking at £19.80. £9.95. Could you actually get the paper equivalent for that price? Good quality ones? No. 0800 644 655, because you're going to get 5 of each style. These are handmade, beautiful satin bags. 0800 644 655. I love that turquoise colour. And just lovely for keeping yourself organised as well. Okay, we do still have some of our early bird remaining. If perhaps today you have thought, right, today's the day, I'm going to venture into the world of Kumihimo, or if today perhaps you've been truly inspired and you'd like to repeat some of Prue's designs but you didn't get the kits, what you will categorically need are the Kumihimo bindings. So the offer of today's early bird, of which we have a few remaining, is this. WHGC68. Oh, 0800 644 655. Look at the sheer volume. Now they are rose gold plated copper. And Prue made an interesting statement at the start of the show that she doesn't actually think she'd seen Kumihimo findings in rose gold anywhere else before.
No. I don't think I have. And so it's that's just what you want, basically, particularly if you're using the antique bronze. It doesn't go so well with the other colourways, so you have to compromise a bit. Not if you've got those, though. So I think they're beautiful.
They are, and with them being 9-carat rose gold on the copper, they're not just a rose gold colour, that is an actual rose gold presence. So you are going to get 6mm internal diameter on Kumihimo ends, and 4mm internal diameter for Kumihimo ends in each of these packs here. The pack that you're seeing on your screen, you'll get the 6 and you'll get the 4mm equivalent. You've got the toggle clasps in there, the charm carriers and the jump rings as well. And you'll also get a matrix box. Where again, you've got your Kumihimo ends and your ribbon cord ends with S-clasps. So the code is WHGC68, free phone number 0800 644 655. Let's do it, because this is an amazing price at $9.95, and that's for all 3 packs. 0800 644 655. Thanks for joining us today, folks. I hope you're having a really lovely day. We are offering you bargains left, right and centre. Stunning at $9.95. Now, obviously, you cannot do Kumihimo without cords. So we've got an amazing offer on satin cords for you as well today. If you missed out on this earlier, or if you saw it and you've been thinking, oh, I should have got that. Well, we've got some still available. You're going to get 90 metres in total, 9 different colours, 10 metres of each. So you've got the light pink, 1 millimetre in thickness, each of these. So 10 metres in pink, 10 metres in the yellow, 10 metres in the red, 10 metres in the green, 10 metres in the aqua blue, 10 metres in the black, 10 metres in tanzanite purple, 10 metres in the orange, and 10 metres in the crisp white. So 90 metres in total. You'll hear us quite frequently on the show referring to using your bobbins. You can actually use these as bobbins. VFGC59, free phone number 0800 644 655 795 for all 90 metres, and the usual price on this is what's the usual price, sorry Kim? $17.55. We've done it for $7.95. It is for today's show only. That price will literally last until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, where it will be back up again at $17.55 should you want all of those colours. So it's a really great opportunity to use the code VFGC59. Okay. Oh, excuse me. I think I'm going to sneeze. Am I? Maybe not. I don't want to look at the light, thank you. I don't want to sneeze on live TV, thank you. Okay, let's look at these. These are the Iolites. Okay, my very kind director took my microphone out, ready for me to sneeze, and guess what? It's not happened. Right, 250 carats, LIGP05, 10 millimetres each one. And we were talking earlier about the fact that for me, an Iolite is like kyanite, tanzanite, and amethyst have had a baby. It's nothing to do with this family of gemstones at all. But if you perhaps haven't come across this gemstone before, that's the imagery that you can conjure up from that, and you'll should get the right imagery of the Iolite that's going to arrive to you. So 250 carats. Beautiful depth of colour. Completely, totally natural. A gemstone steeped in legend and lore, steeped in history. And phenomenal value for money. Ready on 0800 644 655. $17.95 for you. LIGP05. $17.95 for Iolite of a 38 centimetre strand. 10 millimetre rounds. Beautiful to give you this organic depth of colour. And actually, I quite like the idea of putting them with some marcasite. What do you think? It's lovely, isn't it? Deep, dark and mysterious. Yeah, lovely. Okay, we're now going to move on to the abalone shell, of which we've got very few. We've got very few of these remaining. Look at that as a ring. Wouldn't that just work beautifully as a ring? Love that. Love that, love that, love that. Great proportions for a ring. $9.95, and that's for the full strand. You're looking at approximately 19 of them on the strand. They're 16 by 16 millimeters. Oh, 0800 644 655. $9.95 for the full 38 centimetre strand. Now we have featured some amazing pearls in today's show, so let me gather them up and I can do a little showcase. We've still got some of those white ones left as well. Okay, let me show you these. Oh, just untangle those for you. Bear with, bear with. Okay, so first off, the champagne pearls. These are the brought pearls measuring a 10 by 7. Really, really, really splendid for the size. And the true golden tone that they have. It's champagne, but it's a real golden champagne. ID MG51. That sneeze is blatantly going to make an appearance really soon. Ah! Okay, bringing your price in for you, and these are just $7.95. You can get a really fantastic pearl showcase from today's show. So beautiful champagne tones, where you see those are smoky quartz, some faceted smoky quartz. Oh, now then. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. $10 by 9 millimeters. $10 by 9 VF MG 64. Full 38 centimetre strand. Okay, ready? These are gorgeous purple tone, and they are only $7.95. And in a moment we'll bring you the pearls in the pink tone. Exquisite combination, that, isn't it? Isn't that beautiful? So we'll do the pink ones now. These are a great shape as well. You've also got some natural rings forming. And that's like Mother Nature has carved into that organic element of the pearl. Love them. And they're brilliant if you are going to be doing wire wrapping with pearls, because it gives you a really definitive anchor point. OIRO49, full 38 centimetre strand. Okay, ready? $6.95. Incredibly pretty, beautiful, delicate hue of pink, soft silk, cashmere pink tones. 0800 644 655, and we still have a few of these remaining. Also, a full 38cm strand of white top drill pearls. If there are any left of these at the end of the show, I'm so buying loads of these. $6.95. Beautiful, really, really beautiful. FRMG38. Okay, we've got, so which one, Kim? Oh no, I've got a few of the marker sites remaining. Okay, 5 strands. Five strands, one in the green, one in the yellow, one in the purple, blue, and one in the deep red. And they're all 10mm rounds, top drilled. Hello, GC 81 24.95 for all of them, and you are going to be getting on each one approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 on each strand, and just $24.95 for basically 100 gemstones. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, we've got time for one final quick recap before we head over to Prue. Which one, sorry? Oh, we do still have some of these remaining, and I do think it is absolutely breathtaking. And actually, Debbie Bulford is in the studio. Debbie, have you seen these?
They're fab.
Oh, they're fab! That was not a Fraggle, that was Debbie Bulford. They are, aren't they? They're extraordinarily elegant. Look at the lustre of those facets. 925 sterling silver, 9 carat yellow gold plated bezel setting of black onyx. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. Ed, stop talking because I can't hear myself thinking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 stunning black onyx surrounded by that lavish adornment of the 925 sterling silver, 9 carat yellow gold plate. $34.95. It's on a first come first serve basis for the final few in stock now, and we are going to head over to Prue from Peru, but she's not from Peru, but she's called Prue. That was amazing TV, wasn't it, what I just said? Prue from Peru. She's not from Peru.
I'd love
She has
to, I
her-
would love to go there though.
Yeah, my brother's going there in a couple of weeks,
Ooh.
actually. He's going to go and do the Inca Trail.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Wow, right. Beautiful. So, let me show to you, first off, what we gave to Prue at the start of the show. This lovely Kumihimo accessories pack that you're seeing there on your screen. So the top half of the screen, ignore the 3 toggle clasps, that's your Kumihimo pack, of which you're getting those lovely slim Kumihimo ends, as well as the charm carriers and toggle clasp and the jump rings. And then we also gave to Prue 3 sensational toggle clasps. Look at that, beautiful. And these ones here, one like so, and that one. Okay, so Prue, tell us and talk us through what you did. So we didn't give you any gemstones or findings, you are, other than those findings, but we didn't give you any of the cords, any gemstones or anything. So yeah, talk us. So that offers just $6.95 for all of those.
I mean, I only scratched the surface really, because I've still got quite a lot left, but I decided to concentrate on the larger clasps to show how they can be used as a focal, and how you need to do so little else to do them. And so I just had a quick rummage round, found a few bits and pieces underneath, the sort of things that anyone might have in their stash, some of the quite large stones, smaller ones, and wanted to show how you can either use the Kumihimo ends, so on the bracelet I've used the ends, on this low necklace down here I have started the Kumihimo straight from that very generous loop on the clasp. So there's a lot of potential in this kit. You can have a lot of fun with it. I certainly did, and I would actually like another couple of hours with it.
All right, well, fair enough. We shall give these to Prue to take home then. So when are you back with us?
Oh, I think it's the 18th of March.
Oh, we've got a little while.
Yeah, and once a month is... I'm wiped out after each one. Once a month is enough for me.
Well, I hope I'm with you, because you're an absolute joy to work with, and your designs have been really inspiring. Thank you so much, and thank you again for the DVD this morning. We'll keep you posted for when that DVD will be available to you. Now, oh my word, in all her fabulousness, Lady Balford is here this afternoon with Ed. I'm sorry, Ed, I've got a whole canteen of food and drink going on there, but I've not had hardly any of it, which is why... Right, you're with Ed, you're with Debbie. Carry on adding to your order. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you at the weekend. Have a great rest of your week. Bye for now. Bye.
Come and join Jewellery Maker on Facebook and get involved with over 50,000 people who have liked us. You'll get up-to-date information about our channel from the latest images of designs by our fantastic guests, gossip on what is coming up in the shows, and the newest information on our work